for over 25 seasons.
Hammer time thrown down by the league.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sactown Sports, 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom!
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he.
No. I saw this yesterday. To the point where I saw it for the first time.
I know you like Harry Potter.
Yesterday. Not sure if it was talked about before, but yeah, I think it's called The Search for Gollum. It's going to have Sir Ian McKellen.
Is that the fourth?
Well, you had the 3 Lord of the Rings movies,
Yeah.
right? Okay. And then you had the 3 Hobbit movies, which are kind of the prequels.
Hobbit or Hoblet?
Hobbit.
Oh.
So you had the Hobbit, and then you had the whatever the second Hobbit was, and then you had the third. It was the Hobbit, and then I think An Unexpected Journey was the name of that movie.
What's the college years?
The next Hobbit, that was the college years, is the middle one, and that was the Desolation of Smaug. That's the dragon, played by
Boogaloo.
Played by Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh,
so
the
he
double
was.
dragon.
Yeah, he was. And then the third one was the Battle of the 5 Armies, right? That was yeah. So that was the first 3.
It's like Star Wars, 3, and 3.
Yeah, and so I don't know if they're gonna make 3. Nah, I don't know if they're gonna make this is a trilogy. I think it was just a one-off where it kind of picks up in between the third Hobbit and the first Lord of the Rings.
Oh,
the first one. I
got some catching up to do.
They got to look for you never. So hold on. So just to be clear here,
0.
No Lord of the Rings.
0.
No Avatars.
0. Wow. Not interested in that kind of movie.
Yeah. No, thank you.
That kind of those movies.
You know what? Listen,
don't be weird about it.
2026.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna judge. I would like to explore.
Okay.
Why? Not a judgmental why. Just honestly curious.
No. I know it sounds funny because basically everything in entertainment is kind of make-believe or theatrical or grander than it is. But like that one is like, what is that? What are we doing?
Like, what is that?
Oh, we got to get the Dingleby to the Dongleball in time for the Dingle DD.
No, I know.
That is
right.
Whatever Chris just said.
Yes.
Because I didn't understand any of that.
Unlike the realism of a guy like MacGruber, who can put together things with celery and
what
blow
happened
up entire worlds.
In that?
Yes.
I laughed. I laughed.
There's a couple of funny parts.
It's a comedy?
It's very funny when you're not on your phone.
There's one part where the wizard in Lord of the Rings, right? Somebody says, "Hey, you're late," and he says, "A wizard's never late. He arrives precisely when he means to," and then everyone laughs.
That's hilarious.
That's kind of funny.
Yeah. I guess it's the delivery.
That's like a Haster joke. And the 3 wise men were going to meet Jesus. And they didn't have GPS.
I make films.
So what would be? Is there an example of a movie you've enjoyed that's the closest to that type of genre? Like, I'm just throwing out an example. You go, you know what? Actually, I really enjoyed Neverending Story. Or,
no.
Yeah, I don't know.
Keep going to see if I can land on one that I've seen.
E.T.?
Yeah.
That's not fantasy. That's not like it. It's got to be like in a weird world.
That felt a little more real, though.
Yeah, it's in our world.
There were people.
That's
families,
more sci-fi.
Right? Like there was a boy.
There was
parents
and Reese's
and
Pieces.
FBI or whatever and Secret Service. I don't even know what all those.
I
and
would
alligators
say-
living in the sewers.
I would say the only fantasy movie I liked was Sword in the Stone as a kid. Kid in King Arthur's Court as well.
Now, does this also cover things like Lion King, Little Mermaid?
No.
Noted real thing, Toy Story. Not a Toy Story fan?
It's animation.
Oh, so animation takes on a different.
And it takes place on Earth.
Gotcha. Okay, all right. So I'm trying to get the rules down.
Period pieces, fantasy.
Not period pieces.
Not a period piece.
Okay.
But what about like Braveheart? No? Wow. Gladiator?
Don't love it.
Wow.
No.
It's like anything
Hit me in, like-
pre-1972.
It could be 19.
Yeah, what's the earliest you're willing to go back?
Let's have like cars involved.
So like Sherlock Holmes you're not into.
Not that much.
Okay. All right.
Unless it's funny. Like that movie, what was the trailer you showed? You showed maybe. One of you did. I remember seeing it in here.
The Sheep Detectives?
No.
Ugh.
Why?
Hang on, I'm going to get it.
Looks
It's
awful.
You're awful.
Frackum?
Patrick Stewart money.
Frackum.
One of you guys showed it.
Oh, Frackham? It's like looks like it's based off of
It's like a Naked Gun
sort of
slapstick.
Downton Abbey.
Yes. Which Downton Abbey, no. Not interested at all. But that was funny.
You showed us this, Dave.
I showed you Frackham?
Yes.
I've never
Frackham
even
Hall.
heard of
Frackham
this.
Hall? Frackham.
Oh, Frackham Hall.
Oh, we
Oh,
said
No,
Frackham.
no. Okay, I got you now.
Frackham didn't get you there, but Frackham Hall did.
The English guy, yeah, because it's the play on F 'em all.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where because the English, I've completely
Like
forgot about
I
that
remember
movie.
the opening scene
Is that
that you
even out
showed.
yet?
It's like people are duck hunting maybe or
Yes,
firing guns.
yes.
And then like the third shot, somebody shoots and
Yes,
a deer falls. And
yes.
I'm like, okay. Silly, funny.
What is the name of it now? I just
That's
searched
it.
Frackham Hall. Crap.
I even showed family members that trailer over Christmas.
Chris, can you find that movie and just because I put Frackham Hall in and it's coming up with the Bracken Hall Countryside Center in the UK.
Maybe it's not Frackham Hall.
No, it's something like that. Let me think. English. I don't know. Comedy movie coming out.
So let's go 1950 and beyond with real people in it.
All right.
And let's try to lean funny.
Well,
Then you got me.
Dwayne has a good question. What about the Monty Pythons? Which I'm not a huge fan of, but
They're fine.
My family likes them more. My brother and my dad liked them a lot more than I did.
Okay.
There's some funny scenes, but
I'm assuming this covers Star Wars.
well, I saw them when I was a kid. The first
Star Wars were fine.
the first three, which are what 4, 5, 6.
I would say
Yes.
that's it. That's
it. But I was a kid, and after that, I've not seen any of.
I saw Phantom Menace, and then I'm like, I'm done. I don't need to see any of these anymore.
I guess. Ooh, Devil Wears Prada 2? That's coming out? Didn't
I
know
thought that if you're asking if that was one that was acceptable.
No.
Yeah, that would.
Well, that's not a period piece.
No?
I didn't know they were coming out with that. Hey, interesting. Well, look, no judgment.
None.
I
would say that's been the least judgy you've been on something of this subject.
Yeah, no judgment. I would say no judgment. I would say, like, pity's a strong word. I don't pity you guys. I just, you know what? Actually, I envy you guys. I really do. Let me tell you.
No. Now you're being judgy.
No. Let me tell you why I envy you guys.
I envy Kings fans that don't get into the losses.
I envy you guys because I wish I could wipe my brain and go back and experience a lot of those movies for the first time. Like the Harry Potters, the Lords of the Ringses, the Hobbitses, those are just absolutely some of the most comforting favorite comforting.
So they're on TV quite a bit. You'll watch them again.
So it depends. Well, Harry Potter movies, yeah. Maybe.
Harry Potter's on all the time.
Yeah, if I got nothing going on, it depends on which movie. I'll watch. If it's like the first half of the last movie, that's a brick.
If I'm flipping through and I think, wow, he's really young there.
Yeah.
And I go, this must be the first one, second one? I don't know.
I think that the Lord of the Rings movies, I think over time, and they're already starting to get there, I think they're probably the most gorgeous movies in ever made.
I thought Avatar was.
Avatar is really, really super gorgeous.
What about No Country for Old Men?
The cinematography was wonderful. It's just the movie sucked.
Caddyshack 2?
No judging.
No. I said I wasn't going to judge you guys with your fantasy. I'll judge all day on No Country for Old Men. No Country.
Everybody else is wrong.
No Country for Old Men is the. Oh, I got it. No Country for Old Men is the Big Lebowski of Radioheads to me. This is just three things that I understand and acknowledge that most of the world passionately loves. And I'm
world
just,
doesn't passionately love Radiohead anymore.
Well, I'm just saying musically. And then I'm just like, yeah. Like, I can say really nice things about No Country for Old Men, the acting, the cinematography,
the story, the writing.
No. And that's no disrespect to Cormac. I'm just not a Coen Brothers guy. Never have been. But I can say some really nice things about the movie. Big Lebowski. I struggle to say nice things about the movie, but it is.
You would like both of those movies if it ended with, this is exactly what happened.
My thing with I would probably like Big Lebowski more if people didn't like Big Lebowski so much.
Oh, contrarian.
It's not a contrarian. It's I don't understand the absolute religious fervor people have for this movie that I thought was moderately funny. It's not a bad movie. It's not a bad movie at all. I would actually say it's a good movie.
I would say it's very popular with the people in your life. I wouldn't say it's like this grandiose.
They have a
freaking
carnival or whatever every year.
They have that for everything.
Do they? Do they have it? Do they have it for When Harry Met Sally?
I bet they do.
Because that would be amazing.
MacGruber?
Is that a diner? Yeah, MacGruber Fest.
They do not have one for MacGruber.
Needs to start that.
I do need to start that.
And then Radiohead again. I can make a 6-song CD.
They had a Kyle festival for everyone named Kyle to meet up in Texas.
What the hell is Kyle?
Person named Kyle.
What if our grand station event is Chris's MacGruber Fest?
Oh, I'm all in just because I think
I don't think
incredibly entertaining.
Bosses would be for that.
Let's try it if it makes money.
And do yourself a favor and see the Peacock show.
What Peacock show?
MacGruber.
Oh, MacGruber. Is it great?
Yes. It all the crazy stuff in MacGruber. It somehow goes above and beyond, which I was not expecting.
I was telling Chris before the show, I started the Chevy Chase. I'm Chevy Chase and you're not documentary yesterday.
Oh yeah. Oh
yeah.
Okay. And
different perception than what I thought just at the very beginning, because I know I've seen some of the clips and everything about him being a bleep bleep. Yeah. Which I'm like, all right, is this whole thing gonna be just bashing him?
When you say bleep bleep, are you saying dog walker or something else?
Oh, you can fill in the blank. It's bleeped. You don't
bleep,
know.
Bleep. I got you. Yeah. Okay. All right.
But I don't. I can't say that there's not clips that validate that, but so far it hasn't felt as much.
He doesn't seem as holish. Or it's just not offensive.
No.
Okay.
I mean, that's
offensive, meaning that he's being such an a-hole that you're like, dude, you're being it.
Well, my perception of him watching this is I think he would rather go for the funny, and he's different and awkward and quirky.
Yeah.
But he could say something about your outfit, and it's like, to some, that's funny.
Yeah.
To others, like, wow, that's kind of rough.
It's just a type of humor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, but I think in his mind, it's like, hey, I've always done the funny, so this is the funny. But it's like, wow, that was edgy or offensive.
Did you get to the Terry Sweeney part?
No.
When he goes back to SNL? Okay. That's kind of where it goes like, dude, what are you doing?
I haven't watched it yet, but I have this weird thought that I'm trying to prepare myself for. I have this theory, and and watching this will help me a lot more. It has nothing to do with the content. Is it different because Chevy Chase is older now, and he's an old man, and so the crotchety, like what I'm saying is like I'm trying to imagine if this documentary was done, but magically somehow Chevy Chase was Chevy Chase in 1986. He looked like that and talked like that.
Well, like, for example, they kind of just ran through this one thing really fast. It looks like there's a reporter, I'm assuming, or somebody, and I don't know who it is, and it's Rodney Dangerfield, Ted Knight, Bill Murray, and Chevy Chase. So it's Caddyshack cast, and some looks like it's a quick Q&A or something, or a reporter. And it's not that playful of a back and forth, and then basically it's Chevy storming off, but it's like he's bleep you and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't think that was a bit.
Right.
What's crazy, he's
Right.
so
So
like,
he's young.
Right. No, right.
he's such like comes off as an angry person that Bill Murray, who is like
Notoriously
crotchety.
Yes.
But like he doesn't get any of that stuff coming his way because there's like,
No,
like
he
you'll
doesn't.
still see stuff in this documentary where it's like, well, that's really nice of Chevy.
Yes.
Well, I didn't know that he does that.
I guess, and that's kind of what I left with.
Yeah.
Like the last thing I watched was like, I mean, there's a couple people talking about how sweet he, like, and you're like, all right, so is he a lot of things, or is it like you got to be in the inner circle? I don't know, but he's definitely.
It feels like he's got his guard up, and that like guard is to just attack what's in front of him.
Yeah.
It feels like how they describe everything is he doesn't think that anyone likes him. So he's going to make you not like him because that gives him control of the situation.
Yeah, very defensive.
It's interesting. It'll be interesting to contrast that timing wise with like the Eddie Murphy doc, and seeing these heroes of ours from then, now as old men or older men, with a little bit of experience behind them. And now I find myself wondering, who in that world needs one of these documentaries that I'd really be interested in?
I don't think he would be a part of it, but Bill Murray would be a good one.
I'm ashamed because I don't know why I'm blanking on his last name. I think what would
Aykroyd.
be no. I think although that would be a great
He's
one
in there.
just
He's
from the We Are the World stuff alone for Aykroyd. Garrett SNL. Garrett early SNL.
Oh yeah, he's in this too.
What's his name? Garrett. Damn it. Yeah. Chris is looking.
Garrett Morris.
Thank you. I've always thought it would be really
And
fascinating.
he's the one that comes out, and it's just like Chevy is my guy.
Yeah.
Really?
Like-
Really? Oh
Yeah.
my God, that
He
took a
wrote for
turn.
him.
I thought you were going to say he's the one who comes out and says Chevy is a blanket.
No, he was just like he wrote for like I was on my own. He helped write for me.
Wow.
He came up with the Hard for Hearing bit
Really?
for Weekend Update, and then you find out like Chevy came up with Weekend Update.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's any argument against Chevy Chase's comedic genius and timing. I mean, he's not a classic. Like, I can't imagine Chevy Chase doing stand-up. He's not like that classic. But he remember we were talking, wasn't it yesterday we were talking about what's the comp for Chevy Chase in comedy? I don't know that there is one.
Well, yeah, because even in the very beginning of this, I mean, this isn't given away. Like he was a.
Oh,
part-
I came up with Kurt Schilling.
Yeah, baseball, but I'm saying comedy to comedy.
Oh, gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
His very beginning background, he was really close and tight, and he was kind of in Steely Dan. Exactly.
What?
Yes.
But, I mean, to be fair, when we watched Yacht Rock, like 74 people were in Steel, but
He
they
knew
were musicians.
Fagan and I forget the other
Like
guy.
that's how he got into comedy. Was like National Lampoon had a radio show.
Yeah, needed like a comedian that had some musical background, and there's one guy's like, I got a guy, and he can play a lot of different things. Plays jazz, plays a lot of different instruments. But he was a part of that group at one point, way, way, way at the beginning.
Yeah, he was different, man. Nobody else had that. His facial expressions alone could knock you down. Do you remember the clip? I saw this not that long ago. The clip of. Oh wait, hold on. I'm going to get off. Hey, Chris, didn't we? I'm not wearing a helmet or pads. I'm just asking here. Didn't we have a conversation, and wasn't it approved that we're going to stop the AI cameraing?
I can do that
Because
that
here's
really a discussion.
No, wait. Were you a part of this discussion? I know this discussion happened where they said, "Oh yeah, you can just turn it off." Wasn't that on a phone meeting or something we had with Jose? My point is this: like, sorry, radio people, like the two shot is incredibly normal, but then when you get to me and Jason in the one shot, it's just like our heads.
It's always yeah. Well, that's how it's always been.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, we ought to just poll the audience. Would you guys rather, honest to God, would you guys rather have what's called the two shot, which is what we've always had, which is I think I'm always on the left, Jason's always on the right, and the camera doesn't move, or do you like it more where when I'm talking right now, it's showing me, and then Jason will talk right now. Jason Ross would say something.
I got you. Right now. Yeah. Oh, you mean right now?
All right.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, and then it'll switch back to Jason, honestly. So do you want to switch?
I would like it to be two because I like to make faces when you talk. You got to see that.
Right.
You can't turn this off.
Okay, so now that brings us right back to where I was going with Chevy. That's a great transition, Jason. I think it was The Tonight Show, Roger Ebert is reviewing one of Chevy's movies, and Chevy's doing the thing behind him where he's doing the blah, 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 blah. Like that. It's so simple. It's not like it's this crazy, Chappellian, Carlin-esque comedy bit, but it's freaking hilarious.
Yeah.
That being said, this goes back to, this is one of my favorite all-time pop culture arguments, which is separating the art and the artist. Like this is, whether it's Chevy Chase, whether it's for some people Michael Jackson, whether it's Woody Allen, whatever it may be.
I think when you start talking about crimes, that's a little tougher to...
I'm not the arbiter. Okay, see, Woody Allen's really easy for me. Woody Allen to me is like the Coen brothers before that. Like there's just people I just don't. Their art doesn't jive with me. I never got Woody Allen. I never got him as a director. I never got him as an actor. I never got his comedies.
Yeah.
I acknowledge that in the real world, he is considered a comedic genius, and some of his movies are considered the greatest comedies of all time. I never. To the point where I'm just like, is this a bit? Are you pranking me? None of this is, so it's easier for me to be like, well, you're a piece of garbage. I don't like you. But for example, the one I often struggled with was Michael Jackson, because I don't know if that's true. I don't know. People have these really strong opinions. And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I know I love Billie Jean.
Right.
But I also know that if that stuff's true, I hope he rots under hell. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a tough argument.
It is, but I guess I don't know why I don't find it hard to separate art and the artist. So do I like the music? Do I like the movie? Do I like the show? I think when you start to, me personally, when you start to go down the road, because that'll happen with, this company did this, so we can't go visit that restaurant anymore. I'm like, can't?
Right.
I like their food.
Right.
Or I don't like their food.
Right.
It's not because of any of the other stuff. Now, sometimes people, but I think if you start doing that, then you realize, man, there's a lot of things I can't do anymore.
No, I think I'm 100% with you. There are times where, like, if me patronizing whatever establishment, person, whatever, if that's like aiding and abetting their horrible things, I don't want to do that. But I think it's also, I think a lot of us are just completely fooled by the fact that, hey, just because that actor usually acts in really nice guy roles and does a couple of charity things, you see, that might be like the worst person. They might just be a total a-hole, or that singer, or that whoever. A lot of these people are just D-bags.
Right.
But they're portrayed as these wonderful people, and it's a very carefully. I think if people knew who people really are, now, for example, some people might be great and don't come off that way, and the opposite. You know who I often struggle with? I don't know. Because I love this person. I love their movies. And overall, I think they're great. But in the back of my head, I'm also like, I don't know. Is Harrison Ford. I think he's cool.
I do.
But also, he might be the biggest wiener ever.
He's like just a huge stoner.
That's kind of where I lean. But his bit, as you know, if it's even a bit, is this disinterested, I don't care, what are you doing, I'm crotchety.
I'll do Star Wars again, but you got to kill me off.
You got to kill me off. They paid me a crap load of money. Get out of my house. That's
crash my plane.
That's his.
He's made entertaining movies for me.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So I like him.
So that's
Do I know him? Nope.
That's where I default.
Yeah.
Hey, is he still married to Ally McBeal, by the way?
I think so. Callista Flockhart.
Callista Flockhart. Yeah.
Were they married or just common law? Okay, married.
They're married.
Yeah, like when Harrison Ford came out and he had that's the wrong choice of words. When Harrison Ford showed up and he had an earring, I remember going like, I just never saw Han Solo with an earring. And then it's like, well, wait a minute, he's not Han Solo.
Yeah.
And by the way, you think Han Solo is basically a space pirate. They had them big hoopy earrings.
Yeah.
They've been married since 2010.
Wow.
I would have thought earlier.
Yeah, same year. Does it happen to say I thought they got together in the 90s or maybe early 2000s. Yeah. The one that always gets me, and I know we got a break here, is
2002.
Okay. Tom Hanks and
Rita Wilson.
God, they've been together like 30 years or some crap. In Hollywood, that's insane.
Yeah.
Like in Hollywood, that's ridiculous. And then I didn't even know this the other day. Like I guess Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman separated years ago.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I think they separated, but I don't think that they're divorced. And I know that they still work together.
Okay. That was always like one of the greatest couples of all time. They just look, it's like, you guys belong.
Just because they're short.
Yes. They just belong together. You guys are perfect. And also, I feel like their characters kind of have similar demeanors.
She should be in a Jersey Mike's commercial.
She should.
Hey, don't be taking my Jersey Mike's money.
I can't even remember the last time Rhea Perlman did anything.
What's crazy, too, is they're like insane movie producers.
Really?
Yeah, they do like a lot of, like you'll see like Danny DeVito and Rhea Perlman on like Get Shorty.
All right, we're way late. Here's my last question for you. Twins 2, in or out?
Out.
Really?
Depends. That would be the commercial or the trailer.
The trailer will get you.
Go.
It's got Schwarzenegger and DeVito. Like they're coming back for it.
All I want to see is DeVito in Always Sunny. That's what he's.
I really need to watch Always Sunny. I need to knock that
Start at like season 13.
Oh.
Start
at season 13. We'll take a break. When we come back, we got a big show for you guys today. I know we always say that, but here's what's coming up for you. We got a Kings-Mavs game tonight. Can the Kings win 2 in a row over Dallas? Jason Ross, your FCS, pal, put on quite the show last night. So we have some highlights, but also some questions, because I know you guys aren't gunning for FCS highlights, but if you're a sports fan, this is insane. We'll have some NFL notes, some more factoids we didn't get to yesterday. And then looking down here at 9 o'clock, I see we're having Whitey Gleason on. Host of the Drive Guys.
We haven't had him on.
Well, we haven't had him on in a while, and I think it's fair to tease that you're going to want to stay tuned for that, because changes are coming to the radio station. What does that even mean? I don't know. What's going on? What's he here for? What's he going to talk about? What are we going? Is he leaving? Are we leaving? Is he taking back? Are we? Is Chris taking over the whole station? Is Alan in trouble? A lot of stuff to talk about. You're going to want to say, I don't do this. You guys know this. Stick around. Be there at 9 a.m. You're going to want to hear why Whitey's coming on. So we got all that for you. Meanwhile, Kings-Mavs coming up next.
The Drive Guys, weekdays 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
On Sactown Sports 1140.
International Sportsman's Expo, January 15th to the 18th at Cal Expo in Sacramento.
Happy New Year, Susan. I really appreciate you picking up the bill for lunch.
I'm happy to. One of my New Year's resolutions is being better with money. So I've started using Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for buying gas.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I earn cash back just for buying the gas I was already buying.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play and start earning cash back on everyday gas purchases. Use promo code RIDER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents per gallon on your next fill up. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RIDER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code RIDER. Code RIDER. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite dealer since 2021. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729, or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction. Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, January 10th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies all sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com.
Amy Cox did something smart. She saved hundreds on auto insurance switching to Progressive. And with that money, she decided to treat herself to an anti-aging red light mask. Will she look like a horror movie villain every night? Yes. Will her boyfriend Kevin be scarred for life? That's certainly a risk. But it's Amy's savings, and if she's willing to risk her relationship for smooth, wrinkle-free skin, well, bye-bye, Kevin. Switch and see if you could save with Progressive and treat yourself. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Taxes was feeling so stuck. Sitting in traffic, squeezing into a parking spot, all to squeeze in getting tax help during your lunch break. Now Taxes is a TurboTax expert who does your taxes for you, while you go about your day getting real-time notifications about their progress and the most money back guaranteed. Now this is Taxes. Intuit TurboTax. See guarantee details at turbotax.com/guarantees. Only available with TurboTax experts. Real-time updates only in iOS mobile app.
When a person is seriously injured, there's no substitute for the personal legal relationship offered by the local NorCal firm of Ashton and Price. From the first attorney meeting, every important decision is made with a direct consultation with, and I can't believe I have to say this, a real, live, experienced, flesh and blood local attorney. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton and Price, serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries with no fee until we win. For the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton and Price.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
On Sactown Sports.
Oh, speaking of, dog folk out there, I have a question.
Wait, where'd the dog stuff come from?
Why did I say speaking of the dog? Because we were talking about if what Chris would do for $5,000. More on that later. So I have I have 3 dogs, but I've Nacho, the old lady, Chihuahua, and then I have the 2 Frenchies, Gus and Gracie. And Gracie's 2 and Gus is 5. So they're all fixed. But I don't know, it was during break. And I was outside in my gazebo watching ball games where I usually am. And,
TV9.
Yes. And there's a sliding glass door right near there. And, like, if the dogs want to come outside, I'll hear the scratching, or Gus likes to jump up on it. He'll jump straight up in the air and, like, high-five the glass. But I heard this, like, on this pounding on the glass or something like that. Just this slight knock, 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 knock. So I kind of lift up the canvasy walls and the curtains of the gazebo because it was drizzling. And I look over, and Gus is full on trying to hump Gracie. Like, just up there going, like, and he kind of looks over at me like, what are you going to do about it, right? And we're talking Red Rocket, the whole thing, but, like, how do I say this? It's family show. Like, there had not been it was a swing and a miss. Right. So I immediately go in there and like a overprotective.
What are you kids up to?
What are you doing? And Gracie, I think Gracie.
That's your sister.
Yeah, right. I'm like, and I think Gracie's like, I don't know, it's just, whatever. I thought we were playing, and
It's the first time I felt alive.
Right? And so I don't like, what is that? They're both fixed, and is that just a play thing? Is it domination? Because now I worry about, like, oh God, like what? We're gone, a couple hours a day.
You have to have the talk with him.
I think I might have to turn on the little cam. Like, that is your sister. I may have to sit Gracie down and be like, you okay? What's going on? You need to talk about something? Like, and by the way,
talk to Nacho. Nacho knows.
Nacho would honestly just encourage when those two dogs play fight. Nacho's bit is she stays on the perimeter and growls and barks at them, and then every once in a while dives in and bites an ankle, and then dives back out and growls and barks.
And then hides in the laundry again.
Yeah, 100%. And they're not. Again, she doesn't bark like a normal dog. She goes ah. She screams. Because I don't know. I think it's because she doesn't have any front teeth. I don't know why.
No, I think it's Chihuahua. I think my mom's dog does the same thing.
It's the most disgusting scream sound. Anyways. There.
Wait, was she picked up off the street?
Yeah, we found her in
my mom's
Brookfields.
dog is a street dog too, so.
I don't know why a street dog sounds funny. It's not. Yeah, we got her a Christmas Eve at Brookfields on Madison. My wife and her dad, rest his soul, found her there. Where they went to breakfast and brought home this Chewiener in think like a Scottish plaid skirt. Yeah, had a little skirt, little jacket skirt on, like a poofy skirt, right? A cute little thing, but like no collar, nothing, no collar. So we put pictures up everywhere. And what is this now? 12 years later, she's still there.
Someone's still looking.
Can't control her bladder.
If someone knocked on the door today and said, "Oh, finally found my dog,"
that's a great question, because obviously my first instinct is like, it's been 12 years. It's our dog now. Sorry. Wow. But then also it's like, well,
I've been in a coma for 12 years.
Look, Nacho's my dog, and she follows me everywhere, and I do love her.
Her name is Gladys.
Right, and that's probably
what
it
if they
would be.
ran right away to the person at the door and did something different than you've seen? You're like, wait.
She has like little flips.
Yeah.
She barked normally. She like a little high five. Mm-hmm. You know what? At this point, Nacho's in that.
Oh, wow.
That Nacho is in that part of her life where she's not like in a dog chair or anything, but like let's put it this way, if I came home today and I checked the dirty clothes and there was just a little brown lump in there not moving, it wouldn't be like headlines.
Oh, hopefully this is a dog.
It wouldn't be right. It wouldn't be like dog tragically passes. Like, she's old, dude. So I'd probably be like, you know what, Nacho, it's been great. Hey,
Nacho's not listening.
No, I'm just saying, like, if Nacho ran to the old owner, I wouldn't want to deprive owner or let her live her twilight years with her original owner in happiness, and we got the bulk of the prime.
Are you thinking of vet bills?
The what?
The vet bills.
As
dogs get older,
what makes you think
you have to go to the vet?
Yeah,
more often.
Let me tell you something. I'm a dog lover. I love my dog. There ain't gonna be no vet bills, dude. There's gonna be one more vet bill with this dog. One more, exactly one more bill. Maybe, by the way. And that's if she doesn't, do it on her own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. I get that this is gonna trigger some people, but like, dude, if your dog's like 15 years old and is, at the end of whatever, and you're dropping $2,000 on this dog because it's got a whatever and it's going to live an extra 20 minutes.
What's awful is these places are all being bought out by corporations that know that these people consider their animals like their family and are just like, oh, well, it's going to need this, so that's going to be $700.
Yeah.
Oh, we have insurance too, but that's not going to cover anything.
Now, please keep in mind, we have 2 sets of insurance for the Frenchies because they're Frenchies. So we have to do that. The dogs are part of our family. I'm a firm believer in that. Like, we have family pictures with the dogs. Our dogs live a great life. We love them and take care of them, and they sleep on our beds with us and have to vacuum the dog hair off of everything. But also, I don't have a problem being like,
don't get sick.
They're part of our family, but like it's like like, listen, it's not like if Avery comes home and she, tears her knee and needs surgery, we're going to pay for that.
Daddy, I want a new knee, Daddy.
Yeah, Chihuahua goes out and plays one-on-one, and she tears her MCL. You're going to be limping because you're a dog. You're a dog. You're going to be limping for a while. We'll get you a little dog cast. We might even sign it, but we're not. You're part of the family, but it's not like when guests come over. We talked about that. It's like this is their home too. Yeah, we're not those people. Like, get off the couch, stupid. Stop barking. We'll take a break. When we come back, Kings Mavs. And an FCS thriller last night. We'll do that next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
Big savings are back at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? We have options for everyone. Plus, lower interest rates at Folsom Lake Honda make for lower payments. It's no wonder Folsom Lake Honda is your one-stop Honda shop.
Get an instant cash offer for your trade at FolsomLakeHonda.com. We'll buy your car whether you buy from us or not.
Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Folsom Lake Honda, yeah, your one-stop Honda shop.
Hi, this is Greg Papa. Disasters hit every day. If your home, business, or building has suffered from any disaster, SunPoint Public Adjusters can help. SunPoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to and letting your focus be on what's most important, your family or your business. Call SunPoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. SunPoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
Meet Matthew Preston. Inside his apartment, everything he holds dear is protected by Progressive's renter's insurance, like his laptop and a surprisingly valuable collection of baseball bobbleheads. Outside his apartment, his laptop is still protected, as are his bobbleheads, which he carries around with him for reasons no one knows. Renters, the limits of protection aren't just the four walls of your home. When you're in Progressive's Protection Zone, get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and third-party insurers.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment? That's a lie. Most timeshares can be bought online for $1. To find out what your timeshare is worth and to cancel it, call us today and we'll send you our timeshare exit kit free with all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley for your free exit info guide. 800-771-1300. That's 800-771-1300.
Guys, if your energy is low, your strength isn't what it used to be, or your drive feels off, it's not just getting older. For many men, it's low testosterone. At Revive Men's Health Sacramento, you can start with a free T-check, exam, and consultation so you get real answers about your testosterone levels and overall health. And this month only, qualified patients may receive 25% off testosterone replacement therapy. This isn't guesswork or one-size-fits-all treatment. Revive specializes in personalized, closely monitored testosterone care designed to help men feel stronger, sharper, and more like themselves again. With over 120,000 patients treated since 2011, Revive Men's Health is trusted for results, not hype. If you've been putting this off, now is the time to act. Claim your free T-check and consultation and see if you qualify for 25% off TRT. This month only. Call 916-619-3000. That's 916-619-3000. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com. Terms apply, must medically qualify.
At Fisher Investments, we may seem like other money managers, but we're different.
What makes you so different than the rest of us?
We ensure clients receive unparalleled service at every step of the relationship.
Tell me more.
Our investment counselors focus on service over sales, prioritizing clients' needs.
How do you make money?
We don't sell any commission-based products. We have a simple management fee based on the value of our clients' portfolio. So we do better when our clients do better.
What about client portfolios?
We get to know each client, their finances, family, health, lifestyle, and more, and then we tailor a portfolio based on their specific goals and needs.
Your clients really come first then, huh?
Yes, we make them a top priority. Our goal is helping them achieve a comfortable retirement.
Wow, maybe we are different.
At Fisher Investments, we're clearly different. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com.
Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction. Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, January 10th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies all sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com.
600. So.
Waking you up with the best in local sports.
They just make it interesting, you know?
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
On Sactown Sports.
All right, so this just happened, and I might be overthinking it. I was coming back from break, and in the KNCI studio, there's a gentleman in there with Pat and Cody I'd never met before. His name's Joe. I don't know what's
Joe
going on.
who?
Yeah, so I don't know what's going on, but he's in there, and they introduced us, and we talked for a bit. And then as I'm walking back down the hall, I kind of yell back, "Hey, nice to meet you, Joe." And he goes, "You too. You're nice to meet you too." As he was saying nice to meet you too, Chris had also heard the conversation I was having with Cody about something. And Chris goes, yeah, he was mocking me for whatever I said, right? And then I told Chris, as I'm walking in here, I said, shut up to Chris, right? But is it possible that it came off like this? Hey, Joe, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. Shut up. Like, yeah. Could that have just happened? Yeah. Where he thinks I was shutting him up?
Yeah.
We've had that problem with Jason and I in the past.
Have you?
With people down the hall.
Yeah. As we get to the Kings Mavericks.
I kind of said that. I kind of did that.
Well, you've done
yesterday
that a few times.
With Kayla. When Jason and I were singing one of our new favorite songs that we can't talk about on the air. And I sang the lyric. And I looked over, and it was just like she was the only one that heard that. And I'm like, I did not want anyone else to hear that.
Do I know this song?
Yes.
I do.
Are you looking for it somewhere?
Still not going to say it.
Nope, nothing.
I'll look at you straight in the face, and I'll say.
It was part of the neti pot joke.
I got you. Okay, I know that song now. Dialing this in for a first, if you tuned into the program yesterday, it was very, very early. It was maybe before 6:10. We were talking about the Kings, and I was saying how I tried to kind of disassociate during the break, the Christmas break. And Jason said, a very good question, said, "Hey, well, hold on. This is what you and so many have been asking for. Why are you not? You're not enjoying this." I was trying to make an analogy why I wasn't enjoying it, yet it's still what I wanted. And the analogy I made, which I deeply regret, was, Jason, it's like if I have a faulty kidney.
Again?
And
now, no, it's both of them.
To be clear, my kidneys are fine. But it's as if I had a faulty kidney.
Every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
This actually might be the time where it's true. So I said, it's like if I had a faulty kidney and I needed a kidney replacement or I needed to get it removed, I'm not looking forward to the surgery. I wouldn't be looking forward to the event itself and the recovery and the pain and everything that went through it and the search for the donor, whatever. Of course, that would be terrifying and scary and horrible, but I would also understand that I need to go through that to come out on the other side, hopefully happier and healthier. To which, sometimes I forget because we're basically just three guys conversing for 4 hours that people tune in and out at different times. A couple people tuned in probably right in the middle of that, and we got some people in the chat saying, "Oh my God, Dave, I hope you're in." So I had to say, guys, no, I'm fine. It was an analogy. Well, that continued after the show, and somebody, I'm just going to call them a troublemaker, over in one of the people that follows me in England for the soccer team, somebody put this clip. You sound like you're from London. Somebody put out this clip on their Twitter, and it's playing, and is that you or me?
You.
That's me. I am unmuted. Okay, here we go. Okay, this is a clip that somebody put out. This is not really happening. This is the clip they put out. By the way, in its entirety, I have a faulty kidney, and I need a new one. That's the whole clip. That's the entire clip they put out. That's the entire clip that they put out. So
we make pies out of those.
It is true. So all day yesterday, I'm getting notes from over there, including one of there's a guy over there that I go back and forth with all the time about you're so negative, which to be honest, he's kind of like me with the Kings, but over there. Anyways, this guy and I have never shared a kind word with each other, right? I get a message. I've seen a couple messages suggesting Carmichael Dave isn't very well at the minute, despite the back and forth with all things Huddersfield Town. I, for one, would just like to wish him well and a speedy recovery. Away from the team, he seems like a real family man like myself. Hope he's on the mend soon. So all day yesterday, I'm replying to people like, guys, I'm good. It was
I saw the billboard coming in. Save Dave.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's on the water tower by 99.
And you know what's sad? Well, okay, puppies like that are in pain or something. But you know what else is sad? I really think that's a great analogy. I actually, truly. Now, look.
Of course you do.
Your team losing and trying to get into the playoffs is not equal to the importance of needing a kidney. Let's just make that very clear. But I was trying to walk this road of explaining in understandable terms to everyone how I could be so not enjoying the process of the Kings being so terrible, yet it's what I wanted, and I understand that they have to do this, or at least in my mind and many others, this is what they have to do. I don't think I could have come up, maybe I could have come up with a better analogy, but I don't think I could have.
I think there's some holes in it.
In the analogy?
Yeah.
Give me one.
Purposely damaging your analogy. I mean, your kidney. Like, you would be more for losing games.
Yes.
So to do whatever you can to help lose games. So you would be damaging said kidney before you get the new kidney. The other part, well, my part was yesterday, was what led to it is you said you had kind of checked out. You weren't, but like you were campaigning for this. So it's like all along you're talking about, I'm getting a new kidney. This is going to be the best for me. And then for whatever reason, you're like taking some time off. You're not even talking about the kidney anymore.
Oh, here we go. No, I got you. Okay. Fair question.
Because it's going down the path of getting the new kidney.
Staying in the analogy, there's the I need a new kidney and everything that led up to that.
I need a kidney and I need it now.
There's the replacement of the kidney, the surgery and all that stuff. And there's the kidney recovery. Okay, like, ouch, new kidney, and I got to run laps or whatever they do. The De'Aaron Fox trade, all the bad decisions that were made leading up to, okay, that's the damaging of the kidney. Okay. This year, probably next year, perhaps some of the year after. That is the surgery and replacement.
It's a long surgery.
Hey man, this is not easy. And what happens when you're under surgery? What happens? You're under anesthetic. You're not paying attention. You're out because it's too painful and other things, I'm sure. Then you wake up and now starts the recovery and hopefully the walk back up to full health. So in this case, all this losing of games right now, this is the surgery. And sometimes it's just too painful to watch because, God dang, it sucks. I would like to say I will come out of surgery following this analogy when we draft Darren Peterson with the number 1 pick or whatever it's going to be. It's like, oh, that's me waking up like, ow. Oh, it's everything. Oh, hey, Mom. Hey, Dad. Hey, Mel. And then, like, next year is, like, the start of the rehab. And then the year after that is like, hey, I can do some things I didn't even do prior.
I can start damaging my kidney again.
That's right. Yep, maybe. I'm not going to drink a lot of water because I can, whatever it may be. And then hopefully eventually the playoffs and a potential chance, like full recovery, and I'm better than I've ever been.
But I think other people have gone through this surgery before, and you know what? They've had to have the surgery again.
Yeah,
right away.
Or it hasn't worked at all.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, you were in great position to get a new kidney, but while we had you under, you dropped down to a new liver. So
there might be complications. It might not work. I may not make it out of the surgery. You never know. These things are dangerous. But I do know this.
How did I wake up in Seattle?
I do know this. If I don't get that replacement kidney, ain't going to work out, man.
I know it.
I know that I have been told that I cannot continue living like this and have a quality of life. So I have to make the hard decision to get worse before I get better, because I know continuing with this kidney, I'm never getting better.
It's interesting because in other parts of the country, people have tried different things and didn't have the surgery and actually did get better.
All right, give me a second on that one. Yeah, you know why, though? You know what the difference is with them is that, number one, these people are like millionaires, and I'm not. And secondly, like, for example.
Sure about that? You got a kid at USC.
Let me take, speaking of LA, let's take the Lakers, okay? The Lakers were sitting there like, oh, I got one good kidney, the other kidney, not happening, right? And you know what happened? Somebody, Amazon, oh, what's this? This is one of the top 5 best kidneys in the entire world, and we're going to give it to you for your right pinky nail.
Why can't that happen to you?
Because we're not rich like those people.
Hey, I'm in Dallas, and I kind of had a fine kidney, but you just took it and gave it to LA. What am I supposed to do?
You know what? You're going to get kind of a decent kidney back, but guess what? You are getting plastic surgery on your ugly face this summer by the best plastic surgeon in the world. His name's Cooper Flagg. Keep firing these bullets at me, man. I'm wearing armor right now. There's a valid analogy. There's a vanalogy. Kings Mavs tonight.
Yeah.
Right here. What time does that game start? Oh no,
yes.
8 p.m. Right there on P blank, the network. Can't say that on the radio. So we'll all be tuned in, pal.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be neat. We'll take a break.
You can't keep me cooped up in here, okay? I am a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
Overcommitter says, do you know they don't take out the old kidney during a transplant? That can't be true.
I think so.
What does it do?
They just disconnect it.
What do you and it just floats around in your back?
No, they just put it aside.
Hey, want to hear something?
Oh, I
got a loose kidney.
Also, I have no idea if that's right or not.
I'm going to spend the break researching this. People who get kidney transplants just have an old dead kidney floating around? Where they pee it out? What? It just stays there?
It's a kidney bean.
Top of the hour. 3 for Madness is next.
Malik Monk plays here.
Started left, goes right, steps back, launches the 3. Nothing but net. Oh, that was just filthy. Oh, my, that was sweet.
Sactown Sports is your proud home of the Sacramento Kings.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's a new year, and Aleve is here to help you keep your New Year's resolutions on track. Whether it's a daily walk, hitting the gym, or spending more time with friends and family, Aleve got your back. With up to 12 hours of body pain relief per dose, Aleve keeps you moving with long-lasting body pain relief so you can chase those dreams and achieve your goals. Don't let body pain slow you down. Keep going with Aleve, because this year is your year. Try Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729, or visit us at powercopiers.com.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
This is Sactown Sports 1140.
3 questions, 3 answers. It's 3 for Madness on the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Here's question 1.
Well, shout out to Overcommitter on the chat. Yeah, man. When they take out your kidney or a transplant or whatever, the old kidney just stays, just chills. I mean, not
put it on ice.
Yeah, not literally, but you know what? You learn something every day. You learn something every day. So anyway. Shout out. Also, shout out to people who've had to go through kidney stuff too. That's no picnic, man. I got a couple buddies that have just had kidney stones. I have never had a kidney stone.
I had the one.
Oh, that's right. I remember that. That wasn't that long ago, was it?
A couple years ago.
Yeah, you weren't having a blast.
No.
I mean, no pun intended. Yeah. What? No. I'm saying no pun intended. You were not. You were in a lot of freaking pain, man. Right. I remember that.
And there's people that have it a lot and go through it a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. It was one time and hopefully one time only.
Don't they have a thing now though where it's like, I'm not making light of it, but isn't it like asteroids where they like can see the kidney and a little laser goes?
I remember the doctor telling me, I'll have the numbers wrong, but like if it's 0.20 and above, I can't remember the number. Mm-hmm. They generally try to break it up. And I was like right at the, like, it's not small, but it's not big. It was like right at the edge.
Why wouldn't they just break it up anyways?
I don't know. I think it's just easier to pass it. I'm like, is it?
No, just laser me. Just pew, pew.
It was painful.
Question 1.
Is there a world where college football brackets could rival college basketball brackets?
And we talked about the, we were referring to the FCS championship yesterday. Illinois State, what a Cinderella. Yeah. Holy crap. They knocked off number 1 North Dakota in North Dakota. North Dakota State. State, thank you.
Bison.
The Bison, B-I-Z-O-N. And they were 12-0, the Bison were, and playing at home where it's impossible to win there. And Illinois State was able to come away with the victory, but did it stop there? It did not, because UC Davis thought, well, hey, now. I'm not saying they thought. Fans like me thought, well, that's great for them. So Illinois State, just put it in context here. They were 23.5-point underdogs to North Dakota State. They won 29-28. They were 10.5-point underdogs to UC Davis, and they beat them by 11. They were 2.5-point underdogs to number 12 Villanova. They beat them 30-14. I don't know what they were to Montana State,
were definitely
but
underdogs.
Definitely, I mean, point-wise, I don't. But, yeah, and they won 35-34 in OT.
Or they lost.
Or, excuse me, they lost. Sorry, thank you. 35-34. They are the only FBS, Let's see, I thought I had it here. Here we go. Here's a fun summary for you on this. With 5:10 left in the fourth, Illinois State tied the game on a 25-yard touchdown pass on 3rd and 9. With 57 seconds left, Montana State blocked Illinois State's 37-yard field goal attempt, picking it up and returning it to the other 45-yard line. With 22 seconds left, Montana State snapped the ball over their quarterback's head for a loss of 20, killing off any chance at a field goal. Game goes to overtime. Illinois State gets the ball first, scores the touchdown, but has their extra point blocked. Illinois State's defense holds up for 3 downs, forcing 4th and 10. And then Montana State throws a 15-yard touchdown due to the blocked extra point before. Montana State's extra point ends up being a walk-off national title winner. And what's the question here, Jason, because Montana State, by the way, is the only FBS, FCS, or NFL team in the last 15 years to block both a field goal and an extra point in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter or overtime in the same game. And they did it in the national title game. Back to the question. In the FCS, the top 8 ranked teams earn byes. Mm-hmm. There's 24 teams in the playoff. The top 7 conference champs get automatic bids. There's 17 at-larges. You seed everyone 1 to 24. Why would that not work?
It does at the FCS. It would work at the FBS level. It's phenomenal. It's one of the things that, as a fan of what Sac State has done and made the playoffs in that round and calling those games, I love it. I absolutely love the FCS playoff format. And if, for example, if Sac State attempts to move up and goes to the FBS, I'm sure it'd be a dream one day if they ever got into that somehow top 12.
Sure.
But more likely you're going to if you have a great year, you go to a bowl game.
Yeah.
That's fine. It's different. I love the playoff system. I just think that's awesome. I think the FCS has it figured out. I really do.
If it was a 24-team format, which is not 64, it's 24.
Right.
Nothing's going to ever approach March Madness. I acknowledge that. But also, football is king. I do find myself wondering, you know what? It wouldn't be March Madness, but I think those brackets would be a blast.
I do too. I mean, like we have one now with the 12, but I don't feel like I haven't seen people, and maybe there are, but have you heard anybody go, hey, you want to get in this 12? I haven't.
Me neither. But of course it's happening.
Yeah, but I think the other one lends itself a little bit more to that with 24, and you're rewarding probably the big boys with buys for the most part, but then you can have a James Madison and Tulane, and then you're like, all right, that's where it fits as opposed to taking, in this case, 2 of the valuable 12 spots. And then you have the debate. And like a team like Illinois State at this level earned it. I mean, they had to go, their reward, hey, you got in, you won your first round game, but now you've got to go play good luck against North Dakota State.
Yeah.
You got the worst draw possible. And then
they won.
Boom. And then, all right, but now you're going to go into UC Davis. You're not going to beat that. Boom. And they earned all this.
And it all but ends the arguments. Like Notre Dame's in a 24-team playoff.
Right.
Like your argument is going to be,
they'll still be arguing.
Yeah, they'll argue
that's
25 and 26.
Of course they will, but it's going to be like, Siena wants to, they're mad that Akron got in. Like, who cares?
Right.
They had 4 losses. They only had 2.
Right, exactly. And last thing on that, we are, in effect, at the equivalent of the college football Final Four.
Mm-hmm.
And the Final Four consists of number 1 Indiana versus number 5 Oregon, number 6 Ole Miss versus number 10 Miami. So it's not chalk.
Right.
It's far from chalk.
Yeah.
I think ultimately 24 teams, that means you've got 12, or do you, because the buys? Well, I don't know. You got a lot more playoff games. I'm not going to do the math. That's more money. That's more viewership. That's more intense following. I think college football, I think it's just going to get bigger and bigger until they got to find the line of demarcation.
Yeah, but so here's a question is just a counter, because to me, I love this. I don't have – it's not Florida State for you. It's not UCLA for me. But for the masses, like Georgia, Alabama's not there right now.
Uh-huh.
Would that be better for you or for just the general college football fan if one of the Final Four was Georgia, Alabama? I don't need it, but a lot of people are like, where's this true? Like, it's Indiana, Oregon.
You're saying, like, do we need blue bloods in
or
there?
just like a true rivalry there? I don't.
I personally prefer this, but I also acknowledge you and I might be in the slight minority.
Yeah, and I guess the equivalent would be this year in the postseason in the NFL, we get Jacksonville, Denver, and Panthers,
and
Eagles. I don't know.
Sure.
So like a little bit of a
Green
team,
Bay,
but you're like,
whatever. Yeah.
Oh, where's the?
Yeah.
Well, the Chiefs aren't there, or the Bills didn't make. I don't know.
We have seen study after study after study that shows that the mob of people actually prefer. They like dynasties. They like Tiger Woods. They like that. And when I say like, it creates love and hate viewership. Also, we have to acknowledge that, let's just be fair, you're getting more eyes with Ohio State than you are James Madison.
Yeah.
These colleges have huge followings, huge travel followings as well. It's just happening. But I think there's a good mixture. Like, to your point about the playoff bracket, Indiana, not your typical football blue blood, but they are a basketball blue blood, or at least have that history. They're going to travel.
But what if this is, like you said, the dynasties at one point, the Patriots weren't, the Chiefs weren't.
Right.
And
That's
like,
right.
What if this is the infancy? It's like, wow, Indiana's here now all the time, but we're seeing this in the first time.
That's 100% right. And there is no reason to think, because we've talked about how college football's changes affected guys like Nick Saban.
Yeah.
Who kind of lost a lot of the advantage they had. But there's always the other side of that hourglass, and that is it elevated Curt Cignetti.
Yeah.
Who is right now, there's no doubt he would, if you had a college football draft for coaches, he is the Victor Wembanyama of there's nobody going ahead of Cignetti. His success at Indiana over the last cut, and really, honestly, in college football, but his success, it's almost unprecedented how he has taken a historically not insignificant, not great, terrible college football program. Like, they're basically there for fun because basketball's, the meat and potatoes. And they're 2 wins away from a national championship, and it ain't a fluke. They were there last year. So things change, but people find ways to game the system.
Yeah, and to have your only SEC team be Ole Miss.
I love it.
It's great. It's not LSU. It's not Alabama. It's not Georgia.
Suck it, SEC. Screw them. Love it. Love it. Love it. Number 2, please.
Question 2.
The Hornets beat OKC at home yesterday by 27 points?
That's Charlotte, not Sac State, by the way. That'd be really weird. No, I'm just...
What the heck is going on there?
Hey, well read, Chris. You really committed to that.
To a different tone.
Yeah, he did. I appreciate the bit. I do. Commitment to the bit. I don't know, dude. This is weird. I wrote the question knowing I have no answer. I don't. There's not some what?
I have the answer.
Oh, what is it?
Thunder need a new kidney.
Stupid.
I mean, if they were to tank this year,
they are tanking now.
Think about how good of a pick.
Oh my goodness!
They get the Clippers pick, their own pick.
They might get here come the Clippers, man. My goodness, It's
really too bad the Kings have already played the Thunder, and they're done with them because they could get healthy on those guys here real quick.
Yes, like why couldn't we have got that? We played the Thunder 9 times. Maybe that's why it's such a great record.
Yeah.
It really is weird, and all I can say, because I'm not looking at any crazy injuries. I don't know, other than it started with that Spurs game in the Cup, and then they've lost to the Timberwolves, the Spurs they've lost to the Spurs 3 times, and then the Suns at the Sun. Okay, I guess whatever.
But by 27 to the Hornets, this is the Raiders beating the Patriots this year. Right, like that game in the NFL doesn't make any sense.
It makes no sense.
This game in the NBA long season will go, yeah, it happens. Oh, the Thunder got him by a last-second 3. No, by 20. I mean, the Hornets got him by a last-second three. No, by 27 points.
I have no explanation for this. I think it's really interesting to pay attention and monitor this because this shouldn't be happening. There's no valid explanation. Honestly, okay, can I say, look, let me be really clear here because of the whole kidney thing. I want to be careful. There's so not an explanation for this thing. This is how my brain works. There's so not an explanation. No, an injury thing that they just forgot how to play all that. Where my mind goes is like, oh God, did somebody cheat on somebody's wife? Is there some weird locker room thing? That's where your mind goes? That's where my mind goes is like, did something, or it doesn't have to be that, or is there some tragedy going on behind that? Like, it's one of those things where I don't have a basketball explanation.
Or they're bored.
Or the what?
Or they're bored.
Or they're just, sure. As the second youngest team in the NBA coming off their first title ever, if they're bored this quickly, man, I got news for you guys. You're supposed to do this for like 7 of the next 10 years. Has Sam Presti lost his touch?
It's your guy.
Is Mark? Let me ask you this. Okay, and then we got to move on. The Oklahoma City Thunder now 30-7. They're 17-3 at home. That means 37 games in. We are 4 games away from being halfway through the season. How many losses in a row would it take before Mark Daigneault gets fired? What would your over-under be?
It'd have to get to double digits for sure.
Well, yes, 100%.
For sure.
I'd be willing to say it could get to 20 and he's not fired. But then it gets a little murky.
I don't know. There'd be something weird going on.
I'm going to put it at like 24.5. Like something would have to, and on top of that, there'd have to be some like leaks to Mark Spears or Sam or somebody.
15.
What? 15?
This is a champion team.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
You know, they won't lose like 3 in a row. But if you get to like 6, 7, like what is happening? 8? Has he lost the? I mean, it's something. I bet it's like 15.
What if it is Sam Presti's like, guys, look, we really. I've identified this as a bad year to win the title. We actually need the picks more. So let's start tanking. Right? It was like, what? He's like, trust me, I've gotten us this far. We need to tank and get all these picks because reasons.
Should have thought of that before the season, but
that's a good point. That's a great point right there. Well, we want to start out great just to show.
Yeah, they won't really see it coming.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, we got them all. The hands on the other shoe now. Number 3, please.
3.
Reports are out that the Hawks are going to trade Trae Young, and he is on board. Should the Kings be interested?
Yeah, no. And they're not. And we've talked about this for a while. No. God, no. But I can totally understand why. Look, the Kings are a team that seemingly is desperate, and they're terrible and all that. So the natural thought is, hey, let's, they got to do something.
Yes, they should.
Now, there is one way and one way only I would be okay with them being interested. And that is if the Hawks, Scott Perry had determined that Scott Perry had determined that Trae Young was going to opt out of his contract this summer, and the Hawks were willing to trade him straight across for Zach LaVine, then I say do it.
Okay.
Because I don't care.
Yeah.
Because Zach LaVine is probably, I can't imagine. I mean, maybe it's so bad here that he's just like, I don't care if I make less money. I'm not, and that's it. I'm not trying to put words in his mouth. Right. I'm just saying it's a possibility. But if Trae Young were to communicate through his agent, yeah, well, I'll come over and maybe you could get a future second, late round first, whatever to come with Trae Young. Maybe Zach LaVine helps them in part because he's not Trae Young. They get to try him out for a year. Trae Young makes $49 million next year. The money would basically match up. And if he was able to communicate through his agent, like, hey, are you going to opt out? Yes, you have our verbal. We will opt out, and we will test our waters. Then I say do it. Other than that, no.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I say the only reason they should be interested is if somehow, some way they're involved in a third team. Like, hey, we need a third team involved. I don't think the Kings should be interested in Trae Young.
Yes.
Another short guard, that's expensive.
Yeah.
This isn't a one player away team, and they're player that they're trying to build around, I still don't think is on this roster, and I don't think it's Trae Young.
I could not agree with you more. And I understand, look, there are levels to the analysis. Like, I get it. Like, this team sucks, and it's boring, and they lose, and they're terrible. Why would you not want one of the best scoring and assisting guards in the league who can, provide some excitement? At least it's going to. I understand. Like, let me put it a different way, because it almost sounds like I'm not trying to condescend to that thought. I can understand why, like, for example, season ticket. Oh, there'd be season. Look, I have season tickets. I'm not into all this draft crap like you. Me and my kids want to see some excitement and the occasional win. Is that too much to ask? And I feel like Trae Young would bring. I get that, but long term, well, hell, even short term. I mean, part of the reason Trae Young's so on the block is because he got hurt, and the Hawks went on this crazy run. It was like, oh, they're actually a really good team, and then he came back and they went 0-5. They're like, yeah, this isn't working. We can get rid of him. We can get rid of his salary. So yeah, Trae Young. And it's so funny, Jason. We talked about this last week, or no, 3 weeks ago before the break. I remember we had this conversation about how more than really any other sport, it's so funny how, like, it used to be that you look at a sports card, baseball, basketball, football, and it's like their action photos on the front. And then how do you judge that player? You turn around and you see their stats. Oh, they hit 300. Oh, they hit 30 home runs, 100 RBI. They made the All-Star team. It's like when we're assessing the value of a player, it's always been, well, how good is that player? And maybe every once in a while you think, well, how young is that player? How old is that player? It's so funny how in basketball more than anything else, it's like Trae Young and Zach LaVine are at worst above average and at best really good basketball players. Literally both former All-Stars and perpetual All-Star adjacent players. But they both have almost zero value. As a matter of fact, they basically both have zero value. Any value that they have comes from their contract situation. And I don't think, look, money matters in the NFL, and of course it matters less, but it matters in baseball. I just don't think there's any other sport like basketball where you look at players like this. And we talked about it over the summer, and there were some Snickers coming our way, and not the candy bar, but like Zach LaVine has no value.
Yeah.
I don't believe right now. I honestly think if Scott Perry could trade, if there was a world in which there was a team that had $50 million in cap room and said, we'll give you a second-round pick for Zach LaVine, and we will give you a protected 2036 second-round pick for Zach LaVine, I think he takes the deal. And on the surface, it's like, what?
Yeah.
Maybe 2 first-round picks this year are going to have better numbers than Zach LaVine. Zach LaVine has better numbers than 80% of the NBA. He's not worth a second. That makes no – well, yeah, it does. But if Zach LaVine had Precious Achua's contract and Trae Young had, some other rookie, or if Trae Young was making $5 million a year, holy crap! These are 2 of the most valuable players in the league. It's just weird how money works like that in the NBA.
Yeah, that, and the other part about those 2 specifically that I truly wonder, and the one year where Atlanta and Trae Young were a big part of their success, and they got to the Eastern Conference Finals, like that was a shock. I still would maintain that both Trae Young and Zach LaVine, if they were on playoff teams, I think would be valuable for those teams. The problem is, one, like you said, their contracts, they are not helping lesser teams right now. I mean, LaVine didn't really help the Bulls that much, make them that much of a better team. Hasn't made Sacramento that much of a better team. But, it's I think a lot of these guys' names are made in the postseason, and the fact that they haven't spent a lot of time there has hurt them. But their contract's the other big part of it. It does hurt them. And on a night-to-night basis in 82 games, they're not making drastic differences in the win column for those teams, the Kings and the Hawks.
Yeah, no, they're not. I'm trying to think this through. Let me ask you. What if Trae Young wasn't going to opt out next year, but the Hawks agreed to send I don't know what their situation is, but let's say a 2028 top 5 protected first rounder. In other words, what I'm asking is, in the situation the Kings are in right now, I'm going to amend what I said. I would actually do that too. Here's why. even if I knew for a fact Trae Young wasn't going to opt out next year, I'd probably have the same deal with Zach. If I'm willing to pay the 50, and by me, I mean Vivek, I'm willing to pay the $50 million next year for Trae Young because we're not going anywhere next year, number one. Number two, if I get a first-round pick back, and that's what I'm trying to do is gather picks and young assets, it's worth $50 million to me to, A, get that pick, but also there's nothing saying you can't trade Trae Young next year. Sure. So maybe I take a flyer. So I'll amend that. I would actually,
it'd be for
LaVine.
Yeah.
It has to be for Zach LaVine.
I mean, cost wise, yeah.
If so, two ways I would be cool with Trae Young. A, if he committed to opting out next year and it was for Zach LaVine. B, he didn't commit to opt out next year, but the Hawks send us a first round pick.
Yeah.
And I don't know why the Hawks wouldn't do that, being that their trajectory right now is playoff Eastern Conference team. I mean, it's a first-round pick, but highly doubtful it's going to be top 5, top 10. So go ahead and protect it. That's fine. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to buy picks this time. That's what you do when you rebuild. Let's take a break. When we come back, more NFL notes ahead of this weekend and the most pressure of anyone in the league. Is it this guy? We'll talk to you about it next.
Visit SactownSports.com and join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter.
Guys, if your energy is low, your strength isn't what it used to be, or your drive feels off, it's not just getting older. For many men, it's low testosterone. At Revive Men's Health Sacramento, you can start with a free T-check, exam, and consultation so you get real answers about your testosterone levels and overall health. And this month only, qualified patients may receive 25% off testosterone replacement therapy. This isn't guesswork or one-size-fits-all treatment. Revive specializes in personalized, closely monitored testosterone care designed to help men feel stronger, sharper, and more like themselves again. With over 120,000 patients treated since 2011, Revive Men's Health is trusted for results, not hype. If you've been putting this off, now is the time to act. Claim your free T-check and consultation and see if you qualify for 25% off TRT. This month only. Call 916-619-3000. That's 916-619-3000. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com. Terms apply, must medically qualify.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction. Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, January 10th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies all sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com.
Injured and you're considering an LA law firm looking to charge you 45% to 50% in attorney's fees? That's overcharging. Ashton & Price has been around for over 25 years, and I can tell you no matter how complicated your injury case, you should never be charged 45% or 50% in attorney's fees ever. Direct, experienced, unrelenting, and honest local representation matters. It's called Home Court Advantage for a reason. Ashton & Price serious local attorneys for serious people with serious injuries. So for the best local advice, don't think twice. Call Ashton & Price.
The following is a test of the emergency alert system. This is only a test.
The only place in the morning to get your sports fix.
Live and local.
The Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross.
Great time to be a college football fan in the Midwest this year. Your FCS champions are Montana State, kind of like north of Midwest.
That's Big Sky country.
That's true. Division II, Michigan, Ferris State. Division III, Wisconsin, which is Wisconsin River Falls, to be specific. NAIA, Grandview, that's Iowa. And NJCAA Division I, Iowa Western. NJCAA Division III, the College of DuPage in Illinois.
These are made up.
These are all our crowned national champions so far.
Maybe Indiana.
That'd be great. I'm all in on Indiana winning it. As long as it's not Miami, I'm fine.
So you'll take Oregon, you'll take
Ole
Miss.
Here's in order of who first off, I want it to be Indiana and Ole Miss. I think either, because that's number one and that's the way it's been for me since before the bracket started. Love all the storylines about Indiana winning it. That's all the good feels for me. I'm all in. Go Hoosiers. Would love Ole Miss to win it after losing their head coach and half the staff. That would just be hilarious. So, I mean, I don't care about Ole Miss. I just think that'd be a fun story. Probably the number 3, Oregon. I don't have any love or hate for Oregon, but they did beat Florida State years ago. Marcus Mariota, Jameis Winston, and they had that back and forth. And then Miami just come on. Come on. Yeah, as long and so therefore, if you're a betting person and 1-800-GAMBLER, go bet on Miami because God hates me. Of course, Miami's going to win. Real quick, got some factoids. Thought this was funny though. Keith Richards, the guitarist for Rolling Stone, had a quote that I saw during the break. It was funny. Before a concert, there was once a knock on our dressing room door. Our manager shouted, "Keith, Ron, the police are here." Oh man, we panicked. We flushed everything down the toilet. Then the door opened and it was Stuart Copeland and Sting. The police, the band.
They had a message in
I'm not buying it.
Well, they did. They flushed down the toilet apparently. You think Keith Richards telling tales?
What's your source?
Rock history with 700,000 followers.
Oh, if they've got 700,000 followers.
Just saying, man, you don't want to ruin that credibility. Why don't you Snopes that guy? Oh, you're already doing it, aren't you? I figured. You know what? Hey, even if it's not true, let me believe. Trent Richardson, his rookie year, 318 touches, 1,317 yards, and 12 touchdowns. Ashton Genty, his rookie year, had 321 touches, 1,321 yards, and 10 touchdowns. That's pretty close. What else do I have for you? Sunday Night Football was great this year, Jason Ross. Week 1 was that Bills comeback versus Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
Week 4, well, you don't like this, but that was the 40-40 tie. It's still a very entertaining game.
Cowboys Packers.
Week 6, I forgot about the Lions and Chiefs getting in that big brawl. That was week 6. Week 8 was Jordan Love versus Aaron Rodgers. Week 13, Broncos and Commanders went to OT. Week 16, the Patriots came back versus the Ravens. Week 17 was the Bears-Niners shootout. Week 18, the field goal that decided the NFC North. There is only one NFL stadium that Josh Allen hasn't played a regular or postseason game in. One stadium only, and that could all end this year if he makes the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Now, there will be somebody out there, I don't know who, but probably that will note that, hold on a second, the Bills and Niners played in 2020 at Levi's Stadium, or they San Francisco was a home game for them, but the technicality there is that was COVID and it was moved to Arizona. He is never the Firebaugh native.
Yeah, has Sacramento's own.
I call Firebaugh the greater Sacramento area. I do. I think that's fair. Yeah, that's incredibly interesting. And now with no Burrow, no Mahomes, no Lamar Jackson, it's Is there anyone that has more pressure than Josh Allen? Bless you.
Thank you. Maybe not, but I don't think they're getting there.
The Bills?
No. What are they? It would be a road journey, right?
It would be a road journey. But, hey, tell that to the 2000-whatever Ravens.
Yeah.
They did it. A couple other ones. Didn't the Bucs do it as
well? I mean, if you were taking the AFC field or the Bills, what are you taking? $250,000 suitcase question.
Oh, the field.
Yeah.
I am taking the field. Here's
Are they beating Jacksonville this week? I bet more people will pick the Bills because of the Bills' reputation. Right. Jacksonville's been a really good football team this year.
Yes, they have. And as a matter of fact, well, in Jacksonville, the Bills are favored by 1.5. But
Vegas
but
would
I'm
have that.
Sure that's bulletin board.
Yeah.
That's bulletin board for. Look, here's my thing with the AFC. You got the Jags, the Chargers, the Patriots, the Steelers, the Texans, the Broncos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't trust any of them.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't. What did we say? What was the stat yesterday? The Raiders and the Patriots had the exact same wins over 500 teams this year. And there's some other stat I can't remember it off the top of my head that I saw about the Broncos that also wasn't incredibly impressive. Also, these are fairly new teams to the playoffs. Right. This iteration of them. What am I looking at? The Jags winning this? I mean, if I'm being honest, and why would I lie? Of the Broncos, Texans, Steelers, Patriots, Chargers, Jaguars, Bills are probably the most. I would take the field, but there's a chance for Josh Allen to shine. And I think the Bills can beat any team in the NFL on any given Sunday. By the way, they can also lose to any team. They lost to the Patriots, the Falcons, the Dolphins, the Texans, and the Eagles this year. Now, say what you want about the Bills looking goofy. Also, they finished 12-5. It's not like they snuck in like Carolina.
Right.
They finished 12-5. They just happened to play in the Patriots division. I would take the field, Jason, but if you're asking me, let me make sure here. Hold on, because I thought I saw something here. Nope. Okay. Bills are my pick to make the Super Bowl out of the AFC. That's who I would take.
I right now would think between the Texans or the Broncos.
I mean, the Texans are hot as hell.
And their defense.
I just don't trust
I think the Broncos are really good.
I
don't
do
know
too.
why, that team, it's a 1 seed for a reason. They've been good all year.
They have.
They have the mysterious loss week 2 to the Colts where the leverage
play. Otherwise,
who'd they lose to week 1? The Chargers?
Week 3 they lost to the Chargers. Week 1 they beat the Titans.
Okay.
Lost to the Colts in week 2. Lost by 3 to the Chargers in week 3, and then the Jags beat them by 14.
Okay.
And that was in Denver.
Mm-hmm.
Signature wins this year.
Well, they had the amazing comeback on the Giants, which is a weird thing to say.
Also, they had to have an amazing comeback against the Giants, though, too. But they did. Look, everybody,
Yeah.
I would say signature wins at the Eagles. They beat them by 4. At the Texans. This is before the Texans run, but still beat them by 3. They beat the Packers by 8. And they beat the Chargers. That was the last game of the season, though, 19-3.
They don't get credit for the Chiefs' wins, though they were earlier in the year, or no? You don't want to give that to them?
No, I'm not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, the Chiefs, that was their 11th game of the year.
Okay. They weren't out of it.
No, they weren't. Yeah, okay. All right. It's
they weren't playoff teams.
It's just where the Chiefs ended up is the whole thing. But I hear you on that. I'm not trying to, I guess I am trying to discount the Broncos, or I'm trying to poke holes in them. It's just, I look at every team in the AFC playoff picture, and I go, either I don't trust them, which is, it's a dumb thing to say, because what do you mean? What does that mean you don't trust? Well, I haven't seen the Broncos too much in the playoffs lately. I haven't seen the Patriots. Something about that pressure tends to crack sometimes. But we've also, is it 4 consecutive? Were the Bills in the AFC Championship last year, right? Has it 4 consecutive AFC Championships for them? feel like I'm getting that wrong.
I'm blending because it's been the Chiefs and like either the Ravens or the Bills, seemingly.
Yeah, and then throw in a Bengal every once in a while there.
Bengal had the one year that that got there all the way in L.A. to play the Rams.
Yeah, let me see here. It was the Bills last year. Okay, never mind. I was way off. It was the Bills last year. They weren't there the year before, then 2020. So you know what? I think where I'm getting mixed up is it just seems like there were a couple of those years where the Bills and the Chiefs in the semis,
right?
And that was your de facto AFC championship, if you will. I don't know. This is, and I love it. This is a weird one, man. This is a weird postseason, and by the way, it may end up being because really, if anybody but the Bills makes the Super Bowl out of the AFC, is there a team that wouldn't have been a shock if you'd have picked them in August? I think every other team would be a shock. If you'd have said
maybe for some, even though the way the year went, Pittsburgh, just because of tradition, history.
Yeah, okay.
They added Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
But
that'd be a hell of a story.
Yeah. But now it would be because of just how they barely got in.
Yeah. And I think if we're sitting here in the summer, if we're at the Hall of Fame game and we're saying, what if I told you the Patriots were going to be in the Super Bowl this year?
Yeah.
What about the Broncos? Well, I mean, it's not as laughable, but I do. I think the Bills, well, they were everyone's favorite. MVP, Josh Allen and all that. And then in the NFC, it's actually almost the exact opposite. Okay, well, I can see the Rams win the Super Bowl. I can see the Seahawks win the Super Bowl. In fact, you ask me right now, I think I'm more confident that the Super Bowl champion's going to come out of the NFC than I am that the Bills are going to make the Super Bowl.
Yeah. I mean, the Eagles are the champs still, and they're still here.
They're still here. And the Rams have every ability to win. As a matter of fact, I want to say the NFC is either the top two, or I think they have, as far as the odds I saw yesterday, the top three favorites.
Yeah, and we would probably say there's more surprising AFC teams left out. Chiefs, Ravens, maybe even Bengals to that extent, where the NFC, it's like, I think people thought the Lions would be there. And that's all I could really think of that maybe didn't make it. That was maybe an expectation.
No, I think you're absolutely right. I think, and the Lions had their fourth consecutive over 500 year for the first time since since cars weren't invented, So, but as we close the break, just going back to it, is there an individual with more pressure than Josh Allen in these playoffs?
I mean, he'll hear the most of it because it's like we said, the year that his path of those quarterbacks that are going to keep. I mean, Patrick Mahomes has kept people's legacies down, and he's not here anymore in this one. Lamar Jackson being out of it, he missed an opportunity here. Joe Burrow. So it's a better quarterback path for Allen. I mean, I just don't think their team is as strong as they've been.
I think you're right. By the way, they have the rushing champion too.
Yeah.
We just what a quiet rushing champion for brother of Florida State's Dalvin Cook, James Cook. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll go around the NBA. Is that the Clippers music? That's weird. What kind of music did they have? Also, are the Spurs for real in a big walloping last night on somebody on a team maybe expected to be the finals representative from the Eastern Conference. We'll talk about all that next.
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
At InShape, we have a place for every kind of mover. The Sometimer, the early riser, the after-work grinder, the yogi, lifter, bodybuilder, walker, runner, swimmer, spinner, stretcher, rower, climber, jumper, dancer, boxer, sauna seeker, recoverer. Basically, if you walk, lift, stretch, or sweat, you belong at InShape. So whether it's your first time or your first time in a while, start the year strong and join today at InShape.com. Find a location nearest to you.
Celebrate the new year in style with a new Honda from Stockton Honda. Whether you're shopping new or pre-owned, Stockton Honda has the selection and savings. With new Hondas in stock and ready to go, now is the time to save on your favorite Honda in person or online. CR-V, HR-V, Pilot, Accord, Civic, and Ridgeline. It's a new year with endless possibilities. Get the deals that make it easy to say yes. Upgrade and save today at Stockton Honda.
Anytime, anywhere,
It's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
Happy New Year, Susan. I really appreciate you picking up the bill for lunch.
I'm happy to. One of my New Year's resolutions is being better with money. So I've started using Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for buying gas.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I earn cash back just for buying the gas I was already buying.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play and start earning cash back on everyday gas purchases. Use promo code RIDER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents per gallon on your next fill up. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RIDER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code RIDER. Code RIDER. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
Carmichael Dave.
He has very good sources, and he just kind of tells it as it is and gets to the point.
Jason Ross.
He has a lot of pretty smart things to say. He's good at what he does.
On Sactown Sports.
It's weird.
Found your story.
Found my story. Go ahead.
Former Rolling Stone security detail, former WWF wrestler, former Minnesota governor, Jesse Ventura, tells blogtalkradio.com Keith and Woody were in the dressing room and their manager burst in and said, "The police are here." Keith said, "Wood and I are flushing everything down the toilet," and 30 seconds later, in walks Stuart Copeland and Sting.
Valid story? Valid story.
I mean, if you can't believe blogtalkradio.com.
Oh, so now you search for
Jesse Ventura.
Yeah. He was a former governor. That's a respectable job. Oh, I forgot to tell you.
What don't they want us to tell us? Remember his conspiracy theory show?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot to tell you guys, I was cleaning out. I was doing some stuff in the office. They're yelling about the camera. You didn't turn the camera on. I was cleaning out the office. I found some old radio stuff. Oh, yeah. Just a couple of things. But, hey, every time Chris says something, oh, that's a lame clown horn. We have a clown horn now. Doesn't that sound? It sounds a little weird, right?
Yeah, it does.
Sounds like Jason's first car.
Because he's like those old horns. Yeah, there you go. It's a little strange.
Yeah, it is.
And then old school
sleep train
KCK listeners will recognize this. I've kept mine. I'll bet. As a matter of fact, Whitey Gleason's coming on at 9. I'll bet you he still has his.
You know what I think we use that for?
Huh.
The choo-choo train.
What? The choo-choo train?
Choo-choo.
Precious Achua.
Mr. Moke, we're giving you gold here.
I still like the big sneeze.
I love that.
And every time he says he should go like Precious Achua, and then we all go, bless
you. Sorry, trying to find a Precious Achua highlight here. Achua. Does he? How hard?
What are you doing down there?
Yeah, you're being a little aggressive. Oh, here we go. There we go.
Gives to Walsh. Walsh breaks down the defense, goes inside, rejected by Precious Achua. Precious got hit in the face. He is slow getting up the floor. Westbrook stutter step down the left side, puts it on the glass too hard. Tipped in by Max Reno. 17-12, and a timeout has been taken now.
I like this.
By Joe Mazzulla.
Wait, hold on. How about this one?
Keegan Murray gets to the left elbow. 2 defenders there. To Achua in the corner for 3, and he scores the triple. Precious Achua doesn't shoot a lot of threes, doesn't make a lot of threes. That's the 8th one he's made this season.
Right? I think we're onto something. And while we're onto something...
Chicka, 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 chicka. Two.
Right? While we're doing all this up here, enjoying our good buddy Craig Ashton from Ashton and Price. By the way, has anybody seen those? You probably haven't. Anybody seen those Ashton Price commercials during the Kings games? I don't know this for sure. And maybe somebody out there can help, because I know you guys are generally working during the games. Maybe somebody else can help me. Is Craig Ashton taking shots at Ann Fong? Because and here's why. Because one of the things one of the things he's saying during his commercials, I'm paraphrasing, but it's like, why would you want some out of town lawyer who doesn't know the area? Like, we're right here, we're local.
Well, doesn't he bring up L.A.?
Yes. Is that where she's?
I don't think she's.
I think I've seen
the game the other night.
Yeah, but I think I've seen ads. I think I've seen a billboard. I'm almost positive I've seen a billboard in Southern California for her. I might be wrong.
LA.
And look, we're fans of all the lawyers, especially the ones who want to advertise on this show. So nothing wrong. We've used the whole
Fong Law Corp. Personal injury attorney in Rosemont, California.
Well, it's Rosemont. That sounds Southern California.
No, that's right over by 50.
Yeah.
Rosemont?
Yeah.
That's where she's based, or that's where she has an office?
That's where her office is.
Yeah, it's right on the other side of Watt. And
okay, but
it's where Rosemont High School is.
But my question is that her office, or is that an office? Is all I'm
Graduated
saying.
sex date.
Oh, okay. All right. Then maybe I took that because I know she does Warriors ads too. Ads in the.
Oh, that's Southern California now?
No, I'm saying I thought that, then maybe the other thing, because he's saying local. I just took it as maybe there's some intra lawyer beefs going on. There's beefing. And I'm here for it with all kinds of Latin phrases, and watching lawyers fight is hilarious. They're throwing out like Wasserman and V. Jordan 1895 said, and then it's just there's
Your Honor.
There's briefcases and leather-bound furniture flying everywhere.
Are we to believe that the Bay Area is local, Your Honor?
By the way, Polly Walnut 69 says yes, she advertises in L.A.
Are we supposed to believe Polly Walnut 69?
Let me ask you a question. Yes or no answer. Has Polly Walnut 69 ever lied to you in your life? Yeah, no. That's a no. From Mark Fry 5653 on Craig's show on the weekends, he's taking shots at the Law Brothers and other. Okay, let me tell you something. I am here. I'm Team Ashton. I don't know Price. Sure, Price is great. Craig at what?
Nothing.
Okay. Oh, am I saying something? Hold on. Am I gonna like this?
No, I just.
Oh. Wait, what? Hold on. Hey guys.
Is your phone working again?
My phone was working. I just was getting weird texts from, weird timing texts. I always get weird texts from Christopher Lawn. Oh, okay. I guess, okay. I guess instead of Whitey at 9, we're doing it at the crossover.
Oh, okay, fun.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So coming up, what's coming up at 9, Jason?
Not sure.
I was told crossover.
Crossover's coming up at 9? We're doing an hour? Oh, Whitey's coming on the crossover, which Jose may or may not have asked me last night about
Really?
Well, yeah.
If we find out.
Okay, well, you guys be the judge, okay? Because I got this text from the boss at 8 p.m. I got to be careful here. Are you good talking to Whitey during crosstalk? And I said, yeah. Now, does that sound to you like I confirmed that we're doing it during crosstalk?
Yes.
Yes.
It really sounds like it to me. So
And I'm glad you told Chris and I.
And then I can I say in my defense, I think I thought it was the group chat.
Chris,
But there's something wrong with my phone.
I need Craig Ashton right now.
Chris, as our lawyer for the show, what are your thoughts?
Are you Ann Fong or are you Craig Ashton? I need, because I got Craig. I need Craig to come in and defend me.
I've got Southern Lawyer.
Yeah, let's hear from the Southern Lawyer.
Yeah, let's hear from the Southern Lawyer.
Mr. Dave, are we to believe that you saw just one name and thought it was a group text?
I didn't see the one name. I just saw Jose.
Now, Mr. Carmichael, you are very well known to know that one Mr. Jason Ross has an Android and all the texts come up as green.
Is that true?
Yes.
Because is that why it comes up as green?
Yes.
I thought it was a thing. Really? So if somebody has an Android, it comes up. You learn something every day.
This show has gotten away from us.
It really has. I think 90% of the show's gotten away. Yeah, Chris. We just had a big meeting yesterday, too. Can I just say, as we go to break, is it maybe Jose's fault, our boss, for not doing that on the group chat? Like, can we all agree to blame him? Well, you said you did two of those earlier as a no. Is that it? Oh, it's a yes. Do better, Jose. We'll take a break. When we come back, Kings Mavs preview, and we'll figure out what to. We're taking requests at 1-800-920-1140 for our 9 o'clock segment. We'll do that next.
Stay up to date on Sacramento sports. Join the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Dan owed an unbelievable amount of money to the IRS.
I got behind on my taxes. It's a horrible feeling.
He was in denial.
And when I got those letters from the IRS, you wanted to act like they didn't exist.
Finally, Dan turned to Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm. A-plus rated by the Better Business Bureau, they've resolved over $1 billion for their clients.
Optima got me a settlement with the IRS. These people are really people-friendly. It was every bit of a new lease on life for me.
The fast action and the great results made Dan's head spin.
I felt like I was in a dream, but it's real, and I have paperwork to prove it. They got the job done, and life is good.
For tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation.
If you're worried about what's going to happen with the IRS, stop worrying. Make the call now.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Testimonial from an actual client. Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hey, this is Greg Papa. Are you working through a major insurance claim? Sunpoint Public Adjusters can help. Sunpoint prepares, presents, and negotiates your claim with the insurance company, working only for you, making sure you get everything you're entitled to, not what just some adjuster working for an insurance company thinks you should get. Call Sunpoint today at 888-247-7865 or contact us at sunpoint.us. Sunpoint Public Adjusters, the gold standard in public adjusting.
License number 2N14884.
Power Business Technology is proud to be a 100% independent, locally owned and managed Toshiba copier dealer. Local ownership cuts out the red tape, allowing ourselves to never be too busy to personally answer the call when our clients need us. Recognized for excellence in service execution, training, and customer service, we're proud to be named a Toshiba ProMasters Elite dealer since 2021. 10. Contact us today for all of your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729. Or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction. Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, January 10th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies all sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com. 600. So.
KHD KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento. From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios.
Sacramento's official home of the 49ers.
San Francisco.
Sactown Sports 1140. The Carmichael Dave Show.
He's on the microphone when he's not on the microphone. He's playing a song, and when he's not playing a song, he's on the microphone, and then boom.
With Jason Ross.
No, he didn't. Yes, he did.
Call or text at 916-339-1140.
It's the Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross on Sactown Sports.
MC says it's on the chat. Log on to YouTube, by the way, if you want to be part of the show visually and chat along with everyone. Also, you can text us at 916-339-1140. MC says it's become a snobby brag to complain about the color of a text bubble, looking down upon others because they and their device are less than you.
Sounds like an Android user.
I was just going to say, and you know what?
I think it sounds like MC is supporting me, and I say thank you.
I think MC, he has to be an Android guy.
What does that mean?
That he doesn't.
Why?
I don't.
See, you're not this, Jason. I don't even think MC is this, but there's those people that are just like, I use Android because it's the best phone. Why would I use anything else? It's like,
okay, but hold on. By the way, can I say, and I'm on your side weirdly here, you just said like a really logical thing, but in a weird voice. Now, let me change the voice. You just said, I use an Android because it's the best phone out there.
But that's not the attitude that you
No, you're right. No, you're 100% right. Like, it's actually kind of weird that, Chris, you don't have an Android if you really think about it. No, because Android is you have an Android because you like an Android. I'm confident in that. I don't think there's any ulterior motives when it comes to you having an Android. I don't. I do think there are people out there, though, that they're kind of the contrarian folk that are like, oh, I have an Android because... I will say this. One of my really good, like Matt George just said, he's got an Android. That tracks. That tracks. Whereas the couple we always travel with, he has an Android. We all have iPhones. I fully admit this, dude. I'll take a picture of the moon and it looks like a yellow dot on a black piece of paper. He takes a picture of the moon. It's like, wow, there's the flag from Neil Armstrong. Like the cameras are,
like that exists.
There is no contest between Android cameras and iPhone cameras. But that being said, I don't have any logical reason to dislike people having Androids.
But you do.
Yes, you do.
I just don't like it.
No, there is a big reason.
What?
And you bring it up all the time.
What?
If a video is sent in the chat.
It's a great point.
Yeah.
But then why wouldn't Jason say, well, then why don't you guys switch to Androids? It's a better phone. Because
not me.
I'm in the ecosystem, man.
You have what you want.
The phone talks to the watch, talks to the computer, talks to the thing. And I'm not faulting you for having an Android. It's just weird.
I just don't have any of those other pieces. I don't have the watch. I don't have the computer.
Yeah. Also, before we move on here, two things. So a lot of Ann Fong truthers coming in, and I'm going to give them a voice here, saying, Dave, you're totally off. And Fong is 100% Sacramento, just big enough to advertise all over the state. Okay, I don't like that she advertises at Chase Center, but I can't. What am I going to do? She's a super successful attorney, and I'm ding dong, so hey, go for it. But didn't her advertisements at Golden One used to be in Warriors colors, or am I tripping on that too? Because I think that's what bothered me.
Ah, okay. Yeah, it might have been.
Yeah, like this, change them to purple. That's all. That's fine. Then we can all be friends. And
Hey, Gonzales Law is also local.
Gonzales Law,
very local, hyper local.
They're at a different level than all of them. Yeah. I mean, let's be honest.
He's in the room with us right now. That's how
right.
local he is.
And also because of Jose's error at 9:00. So Whitey's gonna be coming on for. He's gonna join us for Crosstalk.
Okay.
And we have a
celebrity birthdays,
and celebrity birthdays, and we have breaking news
now.
No, when Whitey comes on, we have breaking news. I'm not doing a bit, but you and I have been at the station a long time, and I think we take that seriously, and we try to be leaders, lead by example, and part of being a leader is accountability. Even when it's not, fault and blame don't matter, Jason. What matters is how do you fix the issue. I'm going to take it upon myself, unless you disagree, I'm going to take it upon myself to plan the 9:00.
Okay.
Because I left the team out to dry because of Jose.
I think we've missed several things today.
That we could just go back and recycle? Yeah, we probably could. That's a good point. Kings Mavs tonight. I was there. Now have a 2-game streak going, 2-game winning streak.
What was the last game?
Miami double overtime last year. Won that one.
One a year.
Good for a win.
Do you think you'll go to another game this year?
I'd say 60-40 against. Good for about one a year.
But this should be like the game that you want to go to.
Daddy.
What, this one?
Yeah.
Why?
Because you always say, I don't like going to games because I get nervous and I'm a wreck. You're going in expecting them to lose. There's nothing to be nervous about.
It's a different kind of nervous than a wreck, though. A wreck, though. It's like I get nervous in a little bit of a. It's like the same thing about a roller coaster ride, but you still wait in line to go on the roller coaster, right? Like I don't know. I enjoyed the win in the moment. It's fine. It's nice to see Cooper Flag up close, But when I look at the Kings and the Mavs, I think what's interesting is you go, well, my first question was, who would you rather be? Kings or Mavs in this position? But I'm having a really tough time making a case against one to be the Mavs.
Oh, I would take the Mavs.
Right? Yeah.
I mean, not only right now, but I would say for the future. And the main reason is...
There's one main reason.
It's Cooper Flag.
Yeah.
They've identified...
Yes.
Now, the Kings could end up with a 1 pick. The Kings could end up with a 4 pick.
Sure.
Whatever number they pick this year, and they could have a player that's better than Cooper Flag.
Yes.
They don't right now. They don't. They might have a better player. I guess that could be debated, but they don't have a player with a brighter future.
There is nobody. I tend to look at it as far as here's how I rate players now. But basically, it's like, would I trade this guy for this guy? All things considered, there's nobody on the Kings that would come anywhere close to being tradable. As a matter of fact, let me put it a different way. If the Sacramento Kings offered the Dallas Mavericks anyone on their entire roster or any combination, like the Mavs could literally grab 8 Kings if they wanted to for Cooper Flag and whatever I think even with draft picks, but let's just for the sake of argument say take draft picks off the table. There's no combination of players the Kings could give the Mavs for Cooper Flag. Agreed?
I think so, yeah.
Keegan
Following
Murray.
the rules and the salaries,
yes.
yeah. Absolutely.
Can I say even taking out salaries, even for that purpose? Is there a deal you could come up with and the NBA is going to give an exception for this one deal? Is there any combination of players the Kings, Keegan Murray, Domantas Sabonis, Keon Ellis, Max Reno, Neat Clifford, everyone's on the table where Dallas goes, okay, we'll give you Flag. I don't think so.
I wonder if they would know internally, like if it's like, hey, we're missing this, and the Kings have. I don't know. I don't think so.
We're also dealing with a team that just traded Luka Doncic, but he's gone.
Yeah.
So Cooper Flagg is. I think there are people out there that look at Cooper Flagg and go, I mean, look, he's fine, but
I don't know why they're doing that.
I don't either.
This is to me. I feel like he's been underappreciated.
I 100% agree with you.
Because usually, and I don't think it's because of overhype. Like he was hyped. He's been hyped. He played against Team USA and got a ton of hype there. He was hyped at Duke. He performed there. He was the number one pick. No, there was no doubt. And he's doing some things statistically that a lot of rookies have never done.
As a point guard.
Probably playing out of position.
Yeah.
So he's checking all of the boxes.
He is a 6'9"
switchable defender on every position.
And that is part of what he's 6'9". He turned 19 on the 19th of December. So let's just call him a 6'9", 18-year-old. Not just a rookie, but an 18-year-old rookie coming into the NBA, being asked to handle the ball the most, being asked to play point guard, and he's averaging 19 points, 6.5 boards, 4 assists on 47.5% shooting. And by the way, only 2.2 turnovers a game, which is phenomenal for an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
Phenomenal for an 18-year-old. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to look. I know LeBron had a better rookie year, but I don't think by much. And by the way, there's still room to go. There's still room to go for Cooper Flagg this year.
Yeah. Let's say Cooper Flagg's having the exact same year he's having, and the Kings have the exact same record they're having, but Cooper Flagg was a member of the Kings. Would you be really excited about their future?
I would be beyond
his
excited.
future and the Kings' future.
I would be beyond excited.
Yeah. So that's the spot at this time next year that Sacramento could be in. Could be. If they get a high pick, and whatever. I'm not even going to put the pressure on getting the number one pick, but they will have a high pick. Whether that's 1, whether that's, let's say, 6. I don't know. I'm just throwing out a number. If that rookie can come in and perform, I think there will be a lot of people excited. And I still say that about this year's team. Not that I expect a turnaround, Dave, but I think if they make trades that people are pleased with, and just to kind of have a cleansing of the palate or a different look at this team for the back half of the season, and let's say, a high lottery pick coming in, I think there will be genuine excitement about the Sacramento Kings like in October already of next year. And off of a team that could win 20 games, 16 games.
I 100% agree with you. Let me just ask you this. Because I think we've seen that before.
Mm-hmm.
We saw it in 2010.
Right.
We saw it with Tyreek Evans.
Right.
Now, that excitement may not be justified long term, but it was there.
Oh, it'll be there.
It was, I'm just throwing it out there. Let's say the Kings get the number 1 and draft Darren Peterson.
Okay.
Darren Peterson goes 25-5 next year. Let's say Darren Peterson has the exact same numbers Tyreek Evans did. It's almost the exact same situation. Horrible crap team gets a pick. Peterson wins Rookie of the Year. Now, that doesn't mean things are good in the future.
Right.
We don't know. But you're damn right. It's going to be the same type of excitement.
But just think about that order. So May is the lottery. That would be finding out that the Kings, whoever's representing, let's say it's Scott Perry.
Yes.
And the last envelope is unveiled, and boom, the Kings are getting interviewed. They're talking. Now for the next month or so, the Kings have the opportunity to take said Darren Peterson or trade or whatever, but they've got control of the draft.
Yes.
That's excitement because you won something. It's excitement because then maybe you make that pick, and as we're saying, we're assuming it's Peterson.
Yeah.
California Classic's exciting. Summer League is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
The beginning of the regular season is exciting. I mean, that's how quickly it can turn. And I think the other part is if the Kings had this exact same record as they have now, but the team was young, it's easier to take. Like, I feel like this is easier to take for the Wizards right now. that's struggling. Indiana's a little bit weird. I don't entirely understand why they're struggling so much. Yeah, I get it. Tyrese Halliburton is out. But Boston has more things removed from their team than Indiana does, and Boston's in third. I don't understand why Indiana's this bad.
I don't either, unless they're the only thing I can think of, Jason, is this smells of Tim Duncan. This smells of the Spurs and that year, and they grabbed Tim Duncan. You're talking about a team that was a quarter away from being the NBA champions last year and beating Oklahoma City.
Right.
And they are now, as of right now at least,
they have the worst record.
The worst record. I think they've lost, 10 in a row? Something crazy. They've lost 12 in a row. They're 6-30. They're the only thing standing in the way of the Kings. Well, I guess the Pelicans. Kings are a half game better than the Pelicans.
So you're telling me Miles Turner and Tyrese Halliburton make that much of a difference? I mean, couldn't they be, what did you say, they're 6-30?
6-30.
Couldn't they be 18-18?
Yeah.
I mean, no one's saying, watch out for the Pacers. No. But 6-30?
And they still have Pascal Siakam, and they still have Aaron Nesmith. Matherin's been hurt, but still. Andrew Nembhard, T.J. McConnell, Johnny Furphy, Ben Shepherd. I know not
all these guys that were there.
Yep.
And Halliburton makes a difference.
Of course.
But, my goodness.
No, you're 100% right. And it just I look at a team like the Pacers and what's going on this year, and in the back of my head, now who knows how it will work out. But I'm going, if the season ended today, even though obviously they'd have, actually the Kings would have the same odds as the Pacers and the Pelicans. I would be 100% convinced the Pacers would get the number one pick just because that's how it goes. Yeah. That's how it goes. That's how it works out. You've got a team that was 50-32 last year, and as we said, was a quarter away from winning the NBA Finals, and they're going to end up getting the number one pick in the draft this year, and Halliburton's going to be back, and Turner's going to be back, and there they go. And that is why I hate sports. That is why I hate sports. That being said, all things considered, finding Maxime Reno in the second round and what I feel like in just about any other year, it's weird. I know we're excited about it, but should we be more excited about this?
About Max?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm trying to think, when was the last time we had a second round pick perform this well as rookie year? I don't remember. Maybe it happened. I don't remember. We should be. But then again, I don't know what the hell Maxime Reno is going to be either. That the Verlot in my head says he's 22. He's getting a lot of opportunity on a really, really bad team. He's definitely going to be an NBA player. He's going to have a full NBA career. I have no doubt about that. But really, are we talking about a ceiling, which this ain't a bad ceiling, but are we talking about like an Ivica Zubac ceiling, which is great and great for value. I just don't know if Maxime Reno is the guy that's leading you to the promised land. You know
why is that my thought? I said he's good.
No, I mean I'm saying the devil's advocate. You know, not that in general.
Yeah, I think it's to the next level with him. You've identified him, you've drafted him. Now you need to develop him, and he needs to work. They need to work with him, and he's gotten the opportunity now. I guess that goes back to the need to make trades because at some point, if they don't trade Domantas Sabonis will come back, and Domantas Sabonis should play.
Yes.
He's a better player than Maxime Reno, but how much damage are you now doing to Reno if he's now slips to 16 minutes a game off the bench? How much growth are you getting?
And how do you really gauge? Let me give you. Here's an example I was curious about. Now, Maxime Reno has about 50 games to go here, but I'm looking at Maxime Reno's 28 games this year, of which he started probably 20-ish. I don't know. And I'm looking at the 81 games that little tiny baby rookie Domantas Sabonis started. 81. That's a full season. Mm-hmm. From points to rebounds to assists to steals to blocks to percentages to box plus minus value over replay. I mean, all of them, all the stats. Domantas Sabonis is leading Maxime Reno his rookie year in exactly 2 categories. He has a 1/10 of a steal more per game, 0.5 to 0.4. And he is shooting, or was shooting, I should say, 3 1,000ths better from the 3-point arc.
Oh.
Reno's almost doubled him in points, almost doubled him in rebounds. They effectively have the same amount of assists. And Reno is shooting his field goal percentage 54 to 40%, like across the board. So, okay. Maxime Reno through 28 games is dominating. I mean, no pun intended, dominating Sabonis' rookie year in which he played 81 games. Now, there's no context provided there. But can we then extrapolate?
He's doing better than Sabonis now.
This is true. So do we extrapolate that Maxime Reno's ceiling may be better than Domantas Sabonis? I think that's a stretch.
I feel like it is too at the moment, but who knows? I mean, that's the unknown. That's the beauty of this. It's much like the unknown science of drafting, where you think, a lot of times when we're going to look at this a lot closer as we get to February, March, and April, when the draft will be getting closer. But guys that are being mentioned now, like Devonsta and Peterson and such, well, is that the best player in May of the draft year or June compared to who's going to be the better player in 4 years down the line? I'd rather have the player that has the longer, more productive career, but how does one know that?
How cool would it be if Maxime Reno was that guy that people all say, how did he go that far in the draft without getting picked?
Because a lot of people did think he was a first rounder.
They did. And really for me, I think in hindsight, signing Dennis Schroeder was a bad move, considering the money. I think in hindsight, you know what? I don't care. Russell Westbrook's fine. Is there a move or a non-move Scott Perry has made since he's got here? I mean, I guess you could technically say not wrapping up Keon. I'm trying to think of like another thing where if you're the biggest Scott Perry hater, other than the Schroeder move, what's the worst thing he's done?
I did not understand Valanciunas.
Thank you. I forgot about Valanciunas.
Now, here I'm going to kind of defend him. I think there was a lot of talk that he was not going to stay here. Remember, he was going to go overseas.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was a reaction to that, but Denver got him to stay.
I think also it's a little bit of an intellectually unfair exercise because there was no indication whether this year or throughout his career history that Domantas Sabonis was going to miss any time this year. Yeah. So if you hold on to Jonas Valanciunas and Domantas Sabonis never got hurt, which there were heavy odds Sabonis wouldn't get hurt, what's Maxime Reno doing? Mm-hmm. So I agree with you. And I love Valanciunas, and I hated that move. But honestly, in retrospect, I actually am glad Valanciunas left.
Yeah, but even in that thought process, I mean, I'm attacking, I guess, but it would be, we got 900 guards. Why couldn't we have 3 centers?
No, I don't disagree. I'm just saying there's no way having a healthy Sabonis and Valanciunas that Maxime Reno would be playing 22 minutes a game.
Yeah.
I guess what I'm saying is this is a distant cousin to, I'm glad the Kings traded DeMarcus Cousins because that made them suck enough to be able to draft De'Aaron Fox. Like that old argument. It's kind of cheating the time together,
right. But even the thought of how they approach the roster, it's like, okay, well, let's add Schroeder, let's add Westbrook. Well, then you're not playing Keon, you're not playing Carter, you're not playing Monk.
You're right.
You kept Levine. It's like they hurt themselves in some ways by some of the moves they did.
So I would say that conversation is the biggest knocks against Scott Perry since he's been here.
Yeah.
I would say also that is countered by him basically producing a first-round pick out of thin air and getting Nate Clifford and then drafting so far the steal of the draft in Maxime Reno in the second round. So, and he hasn't done anything in there may be a couple of decisions in retrospect we can poke at, but so far, and by the way, he's got a set up and beginning the shepherd of a rebuild, which we've been screaming about for ages. Here's where the real report card starts, though, is when this trade season gets
Exactly.
underway.
Like the valuation is going to come on, to me, the real evaluation is on the next move and moves, right?
Yes.
Because if it was breaking news right now and the Kings made a trade, right away we're going to have an opinion on that trade.
That's
And then
right.
we got to give it time, in fairness, but we'll go, oh, wow, nice move, or I wouldn't have done that one. We'll see.
I'm also sincerely hoping that there are moves, but I'm also in a place where I'm completely comfortable if there aren't.
I'm not. You're comfortable with that?
I would rather if he comes on this show February, was it 16th? Well, I don't know, the day after the deadline. And he goes, yeah, they're just. Now, obviously, he won't. He can't speak specifically, but let's say we had an off-record conversation with him where he could speak openly, and Scott was like, "Yeah, I there was literally no market for Zach LaVine. I could not trade Zach LaVine, and somebody offered me a second-round pick for Keon Ellis. It doesn't make any sense." And there was no market for DeRozan or Sabonis. Like I would, they wanted me to attach assets to get rid of to trade Sabonis, and I couldn't. I tried to move DeMar. Now I do believe DeMar is going to get moved, but I really find it impossible to believe he won't. But in this world, I guess my point is that the worst case scenario is he doesn't make any moves. This team continues. You think things are bad now. How about the day after the trade?
Right.
And by the way, that also would probably result in at least one, if not more, members of the Kings roster getting injured.
Yeah. Or buyouts or something.
That's exactly right. That's exactly what I think would happen.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be a major, major problem?
Why?
Because if you go back to the last few years, it seems like the Kings can't get a trade made.
Yeah.
Everyone has said the roster needs to be changed. The roster needs to be changed.
Yes.
And besides Sabonis, there's been nothing. So then it's not a McNair thing or a Perry thing. It's a Kings franchise thing.
Let me save you the mystery. It's not a McNair or a Perry thing. It's the Kings franchise. The Sacramento Kings have arguably the worst reputation anywhere in the league. Anywhere in the league. City, taxes, ownership, the way they've treated coaches. People don't necessarily need to be embedded in the world of the NBA to understand that the coaching fraternity is an incredibly tight circle. They all know each other. There's probably some all coaches group chat that is super annoying because freaking Doc Rivers is hearting everything and your noties are going off, but there's some sort of thing there. And you have two.
He'd be sending voice memos.
Yeah.
Morning, guys. What's going on?
And you have this situation where you have Mike Brown and Michael Malone are two of the most respected coaches in the league that both got completely jacked in how they were let go. And people still remember DeMarcus Cousins finding out with Chris Clark whispering in his ear that he got traded at the All-Star game in New Orleans. Like, let's just be clear about it. This is an NBA outpost with a horrific reputation, which, by the way, their reputation is basketball hell. This is where careers go to die, okay? It's not the fans. It's not this. I don't need to throw those credentials out. We all know how we feel. So, yeah, if something can't happen, Chris is right. It is. But we saw Jeff Petrie do it. We saw Monty do it for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I see no reason why Scott, hey, look, new sheriff in town. Might take us a year or two. I'm not going, what my point is, I am very confident moves will get made. I really am. I don't want to start that like Dave said. No, I would bet my car, maybe not my house, that moves will get made. I'm just saying I need to understand the reasoning if there aren't, and I just don't want any panic or shortcuts.
Yeah.
I'm really scared of panic and shortcuts.
That makes sense.
We'll take a break. Very, very quick break.
That was the original name of the show, right?
Shortcuts?
Panic and Shortcuts?
No, that was an 80s rock band. When we come back, 4 Down Territory. We got some NFL questions for you, including NFL openings. What's the best job out there so far? We'll get to that next. 1 minute.
The Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, athletics, and Republic FC with the Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Visit SactownSports.com to join.
International Sportsman's Expo, January 15th to the 18th at Cal Expo in Sacramento.
Country in the Park is back. May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo. Miranda Lambert, John Party, Chris Young, Turnpike Troubadours, Dylan Scott, and more. Line dancing, live DJs, mechanical bulls, huge festival area, and food trucks. Tickets start at only $68. Country in the Park, May 8th and 9th at Cal Expo with Michelob Ultra and Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. More info at CITBFest.com.
Guys, feeling low energy or low drive? It could be low testosterone. At Revive Men's Health, start with a free T-check and consultation. And this month only, qualified patients may receive 25% off TRT. Book now at ReviveMen'sHealth.com. Terms apply, must medically qualify.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction. Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, January 10th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies all sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit BarNoneAuction.com.
600. So.
All right, well, no Chris. I guess the show's not important to him. We'll start the show without him. That's fine. He's off on making coffee or whatever. I can do Chris' voice for Fortnite. Oh, hey!
There he is.
Hey!
Imagine being late.
Hey, welcome back, Chris.
I had to pee.
Well, you know what? These are
not allowed.
These are 4 words these are like the 4 words I hate saying the most in the world. In defense of Chris. Sorry. In defense of Chris. What is going on, Sales? What is going on, people? How are we got a 25-minute segment. You know, top of the hour is always our longest segment, followed by a 1-minute break. I think that's an FCC violation. I think that's illegal.
It's a lot of us.
Let's not do that. You have to have at least a 3 to 4 minute cushion so we can catch our breath. So poor Chris can empty his bladder, poor guy. With all that black coffee he's drinking all morning in his stained Manchester City cup that I got him. About that. For that territory. First down.
Before we get started, shout out to Jeff. He called in. Him and his daughter are listening. Said they are laughing because we are so funny.
Hey. That's Jeff and his daughter?
Yeah.
They're right.
Jeff, love you.
Yeah.
Daughter, love you too.
Yeah.
Yes.
What do you think Jeff's daughter's name is?
Here's what I was just thinking. How funny would it be if actually this person's name was his daughter? Like Icelandic? Mm-hmm. It was like H-I-Z.
No, it'd be my daughter because he said my daughter.
Oh, it said my daughter?
Yeah.
Yeah, my daughter then. Fine. M-Y-D-O-T-T-E-R. Her name's like My Daughter Jones.
Maybe it was M-Y-D-O-D-D-E-R.
My daughter?
Uh-huh. M-Y-D-A-W.
Ooh, my daughter. Like Dawdle. Like Rico Dawdle.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly like that. Well, hey.
M-I...
Shout out back to the two of you. And everybody else listening.
Yeah.
We very much appreciate you joining us. First down, please.
Of the NFL openings, what is the best job? Atlanta, Arizona, Las Vegas, or Cleveland?
I think it's Las Vegas. I really I
work for Tom Brady.
I love the position they're in, man. I really do.
You do.
I don't like the position.
That home field advantage that they don't have.
I don't like the position they're in, like, today. But I will say this. You know, in the past 4 seasons, I forgot to bring this up, the Jaguars are 35-33, the Bucks are 35-33, and the Dolphins are 35-33. That's Florida football for you. The last 4 seasons, exact same record. They have the number 1 pick in the draft and a ton of draft capital. They have over $100 million in cap space. That's without trading Max Crosby and anything that would come from that, which is either picks and or cap room on top of that. They've got Ashton Genty. They've got Brock Bowers. They've got Michael Mayer. They've got pieces they can build on and the opportunity to completely reshape that franchise. This is... I would be so excited to come in there and be like, I want to be a part of this. You have a tremendous history and background, Raider Nation, the Raiders, all that stuff. We're in Vegas. We're going to turn this into a home field advantage, and we can build that. You want to talk about changing culture? Let me put it this way. If you gave me the opportunity to have the equivalent, the NBA equivalent of the position the Raiders are in, I would trade every single player on the Kings for that. If you told me the Kings could be sitting with the most cap space by far in the NBA and the number 1 pick and a bunch of draft capital.
Unfortunately, the number 1 pick this year, I feel like, is the Anthony Bennett of drafts.
I don't disagree with you, and
So
I
it's
hope
not
we're
like,
wrong.
hey, because I think they need a quarterback. Yeah, there are 2 quarterbacks likely going there in Mendoza or more, but I also feel like this isn't the best. I would love to be in a spot like everybody wants this. We now could trade it. I don't think there's a lot of teams calling the Raiders for that number 1 pick.
You could very well. I really hope we're wrong about Mendoza because I like his interviews. He seems like a good kid. But yes, I hear you, and I don't know. A lot of Raider fans are saying that's our guy. I understand that. And when you look at the list of quarterbacks that are in the playoffs right now, I think almost all of them were first-round picks. I saw this graphic the other day. So I'm not immune to that. Look, Cleveland has Myles Garrett and stuff.
My answer would be Atlanta. Not necessarily, well, Bijan Robinson would be one answer.
Yes.
I'm just looking at the division.
Sure.
I'm going, I got a shot.
That's fair.
I basically tied for the division lead. My team did.
Yeah.
Right? It was a 3-way tie, just we lost all the tiebreakers. You have Penix when healthy. Bijan Robinson. Pitts, we know we'll get 6 touchdowns next year.
Yes, we do, for a fact.
Drake London.
Yeah.
I don't know. Work on some defensive guys.
Say Drake London or Dre Clundon?
Yep.
Okay.
Ooh. Drake London's a better name than Drake London.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Klundin?
Clundon.
Klundyn.
Mr. Clundon? Is there a Mr. Clundon here?
From Sacramento. You says
Jan?
You says Good Morning America. Joan Clundon. Hey, JR.
Could be Jan.
Yes.
That's what you just said.
Oh, I missed you.
Come
on. We're laughing at. By the way, we're laughing at you, not with you.
Speaking of yawn, JR, welcome into the show.
Happy Merry New Year. Dave, unless you put up your house versus your car, $1,000 or $100,000, we're not buying in with you, brave boy. I saw Jason over the break at the game. Yeah. By the way, Jay, they don't have any security around you and the G-Man?
Yeah, it wasn't safe.
I basically just walked right up to you.
That was not good. You scared me.
Grab some headsets.
Yeah.
Join the broadcast.
I did. I grabbed some headsets and I said, listen here, Deuce and Mo, get off the air. Anyway, there's one quarterback that wasn't in the the first round that's in this playoffs. You know who he is.
Hold on. Let me look at
Dougie boy.
That's who?
Dougie boy. Do the Dougie.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
Purdy. Hey, were you at the game last week?
Go.
Were you at the game last week?
Couple, yeah. Oh, Niner game, too.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about Purdy.
Yeah, I looked down among the common people at the Niner games. That's fun. I throw, bread and stuff down to them.
The common people.
Hey, people down there. I'm big on Mendoza, and I would totally work under the dreamy Tom Brady. I'd work right underneath him. Bye-bye.
Second down.
Patriots, Bears, and Panthers all went from worst to first. Which one was the most surprising?
I won't say Bears.
Okay, don't.
I think I think the right answer is the Patriots, but also, why does it seem like it's the Panthers? Do you understand what I'm saying? I know that doesn't make any sense. I know the right answer is the Patriots. But also, I think last year, if you'd asked me, either the Patriots or the Panthers are going to win their division next year, I think I would have picked the Patriots because I just couldn't see the Panthers doing it. I don't know if that makes any sense.
Yeah,
but
I'm
also,
going back to the division thing. I'd have been like, they're going to beat the Bills? No.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Panthers,
no,
that
that's
division's
true.
not
That's
very
true.
good,
That's
maybe.
true.
So to me, it's the Patriots.
Third down.
Of the last place teams this season, which one has the best chance to finish first next year? I think Dave has thoughts.
That would be the Jets.
Oh, I thought you were going to go with the Raiders.
No. I'm saying that the last place teams are the Jets, the Browns, the Titans, the Raiders, the Giants, the Lions, the Saints, and the Cardinals. Okay, Cardinals and Saints, get out of here. Well, maybe not.
Longest continuous North American team.
The NFC South all finished 8-9. The Saints were 6-11, and they have a guy in Tyler Shuck that seems like he's the dude. So there's a possibility there. The NFC North, you got the Bears 11-6, but the Lions finished 9-8. There's a definite possibility there. I don't think with the Broncos, Chargers, and the revamped Chiefs, the Raiders in 1 year, that's tough. The Browns have to deal with the Bengals, Ravens, and Steelers. That's tough. The Jets, LOL. But none of those are my answer.
I know who you're going to say.
You know exactly who I'm going to say. And they were my Bears this year, last year. No, they were my Bears last year, this year. Okay, you know what?
What?
The way I was about the Bears last year is how I was about this team this year, and they were both a year away. The New York Football Giants.
I wrote it down.
Yes,
That's what you might say.
You got a healthy Cam Scadaboo, a healthy Jackson Dart. You get Malik Neighbors back. You've got that defense, which is just going to be. And by the way, they're going to have the number 2 pick in the draft and some other great draft capital this year. Who knows how it'll work out, but I'll be all high on the Giants all day.
High on the Giants.
High on the Giants to, do better.
The Saints finished last. They're 2 games back.
Yeah.
Maybe that's a division thing.
Yeah. And their quarterback situation was screwy all year long until Shuck got in there.
Just feels like it's the Lions. 9-8.
Yeah.
They got so much talent. I'm going to pick the Lions.
Yeah. No. I hear you.
Yeah.
Fourth down.
Better chance of getting to the Super Bowl, the Steelers or the Panthers?
Both won their division.
I'm going to say the Steelers because I think the AFC at the top is weaker than the NFC at the top. I'm going to say the Steelers because I think they have what a lot of Super Bowl teams have, which is a good defense. I don't think either of them will make the Super Bowl, but if you told me one of them was going to, I would say the Steelers.
That's where I'd pick too. I just don't see how the Panthers do it. I can't see them doing that, winning a home game and then a couple on the road. I just don't see it happening.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi, who is this?
Hey, Ted McMillan, the rookie receiver, and who? Rico Dowdle. You guys want to talk to Jason?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, he's off in like an hour 20, but
yeah. Hey guys, how was losing season go for you?
Hey guys, how was the losing season? Oh, you heard? Oh, I can't say that word. I'll tell him. All right, bye bye.
Wow. You'll tell me off air.
They said, "How is that blank going for your face?" And I'll tell you during the break. But didn't know Rico Dowdle had that kind of mouth on him. Wonder if hopefully Mama Dowdle wasn't listening in because she would be ashamed of what he invited you to go do with some ancestors of yours. I'll leave it at that.
Any more clues?
Steelers. We'll take a break. When we come back, what's hot, what's not. And 3 of the key for Kings Mavericks. And then before we get to 9, where we're going to make up for a lot of the stuff we've been missing. We'll get to all that plus crosstalk, a special crosstalk with Alan Stiles and White Gleason coming up right after this.
On the move? Got somewhere to be?
Take Sacramento Kings basketball with you. The Sactown Sports app will let you stay connected to your passion. Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with the Sactown Sports app.
The Sactown Sports 49ers report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville outlets. The 49ers lose the season finale on Saturday night at home to Seattle 13-3. With the win, Seattle wins the division and gets the number 1 seed in the playoffs. As for San Francisco with the result, they fall to the number 6 seed in the playoffs. And because of that, the Niners now will have to travel to Philly for a first-round playoff game. You can catch that game this Sunday beginning at 1 o'clock right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're afraid to open your mail because IRS collection letters could be coming, listen carefully. The IRS is cracking down, taking paychecks, freezing bank accounts, revoking passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers. Programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Optima's award-winning team will fight to protect your paycheck, your passport, and your property. Their tax attorneys and licensed tax professionals will work tirelessly to get you the best deal possible with the IRS. Every day, penalties and interest keep piling up, so don't wait. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Happy New Year, Susan. I really appreciate you picking up the bill for lunch.
I'm happy to. One of my New Year's resolutions is being better with money. So I've started using Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for buying gas.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I earn cash back just for buying the gas I was already buying.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play and start earning cash back on everyday gas purchases. Use promo code RIDER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents per gallon on your next fill up. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RIDER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code RIDER. Code RIDER.
Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Celebrate the new year in style with a new Honda from Stockton Honda. Whether you're shopping new or pre-owned, Stockton Honda has the selection and savings. With new Hondas in stock and ready to go, now is the time to save on your favorite Honda in person or online. CRV, HRV, Pilot, Accord, Civic, and Ridgeline. It's a new year with endless possibilities. Get the deals that make it easy to say yes. Upgrade and save today at Stockton Honda.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
What's hot?
Yeah, hot. Real hot.
And what's not?
It's not good. Brought to you by American Energy Heating and Air, Sacramento's complete heating and cooling company, and second opinion partner.
Who is hot?
The Charlotte Hornets?
What?
They beat the Thunder by 27 points in Oklahoma City last night.
Thunder. Beat the Thunder.
Never in NBA history had a team face the reigning champs and reigning MVP on the road and won by that much.
Sounds like you made it up like that Rolling Stone story. Interesting. Who's not?
I would have to say the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Wow.
It's never happened. They're currently on a 2-game losing streak, and they have lost 5 of their last 10 games.
Overrated. Wow. I have an additional who's not.
Okay.
We'll continue our attorney and legal theme today for Tuesday. Who's not patent and trademark attorneys? What is this all about, Dave? Why are you bringing this up? Why are you reading a decision from the United States Patent and Trademark Office that was made a couple days ago?
I always do.
I know you've been waiting for this. They have issued a second refusal of trademark applications filed by the Athletics, denying registration of the Las Vegas Athletics and Vegas Athletics. These were issued December 29th, and they reaffirm an earlier decision finding that the marks are primarily geographically descriptive and therefore not eligible for registration on the principal register. Now, obviously, when people think Las Vegas Athletics, they're not thinking athletes that happen to be around Las Vegas.
Right.
They're thinking of the team. But precedent apparently does not dictate future results. The team argued that we've been the Philadelphia Athletics, Kansas City Athletics, Oakland Athletics. We have a low, blah, blah, blah. And the court said, no, it doesn't matter. It's geographic. You can't patent this. Well, what does that mean? That means that if this were to stick, and some say it might because the team hasn't started operating as the Las Vegas Athletics, so they can't produce the kind of marketplace evidence like sales figures and advertising spend and media recognition that these generally need. That means that if they went forward as the Las Vegas Athletics without trademark approval, that everybody can do whatever they want with Las Vegas Athletics. They can make shirts, they can make hats, they can sell jackets, they can do whatever they want. So,
wow. Have fun with that.
I think that's the first time we've ever had breaking patent and trademark office decision news.
I think so, but I can't confirm.
How do you guys feel about us changing the name of the show to the Las Vegas Athletics?
I honestly think that would be, well, let's wait till after February. But I think that would be hilarious. I want to go to spring training.
Welcome back to the Las Vegas Athletics.
We just sell all kinds of merch.
Mm-hmm.
I think Sactown Sports branded Las Vegas Athletics merch would fly off the shelves here.
Our shelves.
All money's going to charity. All right, we got to get to 3 in the key. Kings Mavericks tonight. Kings playing against the Mavs tonight in Sacramento. They hopefully will win. But if they don't, that's fine because they're entering a draft lottery, which they hopefully will win. Thank you. Thought that up all vacation. No? All right. Okay, well, you know.
You used the same word.
Yeah, but different enunciations. The first one was win, and the other one was wind. Wind?
Why?
Women? The D is silence. Ooh, Mount Windmore with 2 N's. Randy. Dixie.
Casino? Or hotel?
Casino.
That's WYNN.
Yeah.
Okay. And now I got the 4th. Abago.
Nona Ryder.
1 N. No, well, 2 N's, but they're separated. It's WINONA. I'm almost positive. I'm pretty sure.
How about
Wint?
Wait, how do you spell Winona Ryder?
Twin? WINONA.
Got it.
Thank you.
And Winona Judd?
Isn't that with a Y?
Man, you are a Winona
Hello.
genius.
Hello. 4-time spelling bee champion right here.
4?
Dave.
I think we get.
Well, the school bee, and then
How about
winch? Schwinn.
Schwinn.
Wow.
Winch?
Well, that's the thing, too. Isn't that the thing that goes on the Jeep that pulls up the Jeeps? Or whatever?
Yeah, it's what the guy used in Jurassic Park.
Yeah, a winch. Was it Winch? Oh, no
Winchell's
one's.
Donuts.
Please, somebody in the audience get this. Wasn't Winch a circa mid to late 80s local Sacramento hard rock band that used to play with Kai Kiln? Somebody's going to know that, and I'm almost positive WYNCH. Dude, that's either me or the weed back in the day. I don't know. Fell on my head. I think Winch is a former local Sacramento rock band circa late 80s.
You probably heard their song, Oak Park Shuffle.
Are they really? Is it WYNCH?
Yeah.
Get out of the town.
Formed in 1982
Let's
in
go.
Rancho Cordova, California.
Let's go! Winch! Where are you getting that? Where are you getting that on another station, huh?
Heavy metal music with themes of partying, women, humor, and fighting.
I love all of it.
They had one EP, Bad Manners.
Right? Good for them.
Oak Park Shuffle must have been a single because it's not on their EP.
Yeah. Do the Oak Park Shuffle. You remember that? I think that's how it went.
Yeah. Do the Oak Park Shuffle.
Yeah, it's how, hey, take that, Armstrong and Getty. All right.
Kings leading scorer tonight.
I think that guy and his daughter tuned out.
They were funny.
Zach LaVine, 28. What?
LaVine, 27.
Oh,
DeRozan, 25.
Last King to score.
Who was the last? I don't know. It wasn't the last game?
No, this game.
Oh.
Will be the last one to score.
That was a trivia question. The last King to score will be DeMar DeRozan.
I have LaVine.
DeMar DeRozan.
Maxime Reno.
Maxime Reno. And then a random stat for the game.
For the first time all season, the Sacramento Kings will beat an opponent for the second time. Is that a stat? Is that real?
Yeah.
I think that's real, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
2 wins over Dallas. I have... We're going to overtime, baby.
Oh.
Let's go as late as possible.
He's trying to reverse.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him
That's
for
me.
it.
I do that all the time.
I don't.
Every single thing that every fan does at home or at the stadium makes a direct impact in the game.
You okay?
I'm kind of. I'm scarred from yesterday, dude. I smell something. Are you okay?
Am I okay? Yeah.
Okay. Maybe it's just.
I don't smell anything.
You don't?
No.
Maybe it was hints. It was hints of something.
Chris.
Doug Christie will get a technical foul tonight.
2 in a row. Okay. Oh, Dougie Doug.
Doug. We'll take a break. When we come back.
Okay. What's next?
What is next? You know what? We're just going to clean up a bunch of stuff from the program.
Okay.
We're going to have arguments. We're going to make hot takes.
Hottest
we're going to have good points. We're going to have not so great points.
That was bad.
A couple analogies. And ultimately, when we come back, are the Kings on the verge of a blockbuster trade today? We'll fill you in on the latest details next.
Download the Sactown Sports app.
Sacramento sports in your pocket. This is Sactown Sports 1140.
This is the story of the one. As a safety manager at a manufacturing plant, he does everything he can to keep his coworkers safe. From finding ways to reduce risks to keeping safety supplies in stock. And for that, he relies on Grainger. Grainger offers a broad range of quality products and next-day delivery, so he can always play it safe. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy place, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Progressive knows life takes you in many directions.
Bear right at exit 32, then begin to wonder why you never bought a fish tank. In 1.3 miles, you'll realize you've been mispronouncing epitome your whole life. At the roundabout, you will remember you said something at dinner you wish you hadn't and will think about it for decades. You have arrived at your destination, but it turns out there really is no destination and life just keeps going.
Wherever life takes you, protect your home and auto with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction. Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, January 10th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies all sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com.
600. Your local sports leader in the 916.
KHD1 Sacramento, KYMX HD3 Sacramento.
From the Power Business Technology Toshiba Studios, Sactown Sports 1140.
Yeah. I don't think we're getting a strike. Local band Winch. Yeah. Sing it. Shuffle.
What exactly are they doing there in the Oak Park Shuffle?
Chris, your thoughts. What are they doing in the Oak Park Shuffle?
Is there a dance to it?
You don't know the Oak Park Shuffle?
No, I thought you would be a perfect time, since we're on YouTube, for you to display it.
No, not the Oak Park Shuffle. The Oak
Park Shuffle. You take the foot you have on the right side and you put it forward. Your right foot forward, and then you take it backwards. You put it back forwards again, and now you shake it in a circular motion.
The leg?
The foot. Then you do the Oak Park Shuffle, and you turn yourself around in a circular. Yes.
Is that what it's all about?
Yeah, it's pretty much. You asked the question.
I did.
Wayne is saying, you call this music? Yeah, hell yeah.
Yes.
Don't besmirch local legends. I knew I saw. Do they even do that anymore? Did bands put like little posters on telephone poles? That used to be a thing. It'd be like Joy and Winch, Kai Kiln, and Papa Roach at Bojangles.
I don't think Winch was around for Papa Roach.
Or Cattle Club. Yeah, no, you're right. Cattle Club that's where everything was, man. And then it became Bojangles, I think, after that. Cattle Club.
Where is that?
It's
right across from Sac
State, yeah.
On Folsom.
I don't know what the hell it is now.
It always changes.
It does.
Well, it's like you think it would be a perfect spot because it's right next to the college.
Yeah.
But it is a little janky to.
Is it the place that was your guys' place?
Bisla's, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. The former, yes.
I did see that recently. I can't remember the name of it now.
I think people, new folk, if you will, would be really surprised to know that, like, no joke, some of the greatest bands of all time played Cattle Club. Like Pearl Jam, Nirvana. Well, I mean, when I say all time, I mean of a certain Green Day, No Doubt, Smashing Pumpkins.
No Doubt was like a big thing on their
little place.
Huge, yes, they had huge bands. That was a pretty standard place to roll through when you were starting out, and a lot of times they'd combine that with the old now defunct Quad 106.5, where I got my start at. Was a local rock, kind of alternative new rock station, and they had a show called Sounds of Sacramento that used to be hosted by. It was another David. Damn it, it's another Dave that hosted it for years. I don't know why I'm not remembering. No, and I took over for him for he hosted it for 20 years. I hosted it for 6 months. But bands would come in and play a song or two live, and a lot of times they had just some of the like I said, freaking Pearl Jam played there. Come on. That's a big deal. And Winch. Guarantee you Winch played the Cattle Club multiple times. Also, shout out Old People. Another great band spot here in Sacramento that is no longer with us. The Eldorado Saloon, right there in Carmichael. Marconi and Fair Oaks. Eldorado Saloon, dude, used to... I wouldn't say they were as big as Cattle Club as far as... name recognition, band recognition, all that. But boy, did they have...
Can you tell some stories?
Yeah. You know what I can tell you the story of Eldorado Saloon? Absolutely. I used to hang out at the Pizza Hut right there in Marconi and Fair Oaks when I was 13, 14, 15. And ended up, the first time I ever moved out, I moved in with a couple of dudes that worked there, right? Tony
From the Hut?
From the Hut, yeah. They used to, I would go up there with $2 in quarters. And I would bust tables, help them out, and I would get free sodas and free salad. And if they had a mistake pizza, that's how I got paid, right? They let me hang out there all day after school, and I would play Street Fighter 2. And I got good enough to where I could last for, back in the day, man, you have 4 quarters. You got to pick a game you're good at. You got to pick a game you're good at because otherwise your quarters are all, you got to have a strategy, right? Yeah. So point being, they were all older than I was. And sometimes, I'd hang out. The only time I could be there late was on the weekends. So Friday, Saturday, little, 16-year-old me be hanging out there, 17 years old with my friends. And then afterwards, a bunch of them would go next door to the Eldorado Saloon to go see a show and have a good time. Well, guess who couldn't get in? This guy. Because they carded you. And I didn't have no McLovin.
Right. Not yet.
Fake ID. I don't think I ever had a fake ID. I used a friend's ID once.
Really?
That we sort of resembled each other, but not. I mean, we're not talking Drew Timmy style resemblance. It'd be like if I used, I don't know, Chris's ID and he was 22 when I was 19 to get in. But they just look at it. Okay, you showed me an ID. How am I supposed to say it didn't look like you?
Right.
That's a weird argument, right? Hey, this isn't you. Oh, it's not? What do you mean by that? I lost a little weight. What do you want from me? Yeah, I don't know.
Apparently they played at the Club Can't Tell.
Who did?
You can.
Winch.
Oh, Winch? They played it. Yeah, let us know.
It's now the IMAX.
Really?
Yeah.
From the 916, if memory serves correctly, I saw Creed at the Eldorado Saloon.
Wow.
Yeah, Creed did play Eldorado Saloon. I know that for a fact.
Is that when you fell in love with him?
No. I hated Creed. Dude.
But now?
Band I've seen live the most.
I know. You never did that Iowa trip.
I did. I saw him out here. I was like, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm good.
The Red Hot Chili Peppers played at the Club Can't Tell.
Wow. Where the hell is the Club Can't Tell?
I told you, it's the IMAX.
Oh. Is that the IMAX? Can't tell.
Mm-hmm. That's an interesting name. Remember that for later.
What? Club Can't Tell?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, there you go.
I almost lost my mind because I saw Oasis, but then it just says Oasis Ballroom.
You know what? Would not shock me at all if Oasis played Cattle Club. It really would not.
I'm looking at the Club Can't Tell.
Yeah.
Why not?
We'll move on after this, but this is a great callback from the 916. Jerry Perry ran the Cattle Club on weekends with up-and-coming bands. Went back to Bojangles when no shows were happening. Gotcha. Jerry Perry and Brian McKenna are probably the two most important behind-the-scenes names in Sacramento music history. They both just live for local Sacramento music, and Sacramento has good music history. They really do. We've had some really good bands come out of here, and I think I just saw Cake is touring again, as a matter of fact.
I believe they've got 3 shows coming up at Channel 24.
Is that right? And that's a new place.
Yeah.
Didn't they open with Jack White?
I think
so. Is that the place
that
had Jack? Yeah, that's a pretty darned good opener. Whitey Gleason's going to join us along with Alan for Crosstalk. We still have What's on Deck, brought to you by Rex Decking and Railing, and celebrity birthdays as well. Just to kind of recap today, we talked about who has the most pressure going for them in the NFL playoffs. I think it's Josh Allen, but let's take him off the board.
Okay.
Who would it be after Josh?
Let me take a look here.
Because I know that.
Are we talking individuals here then?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, by the way, Chris, Oasis played at the spot where Joe Marty's was off of Broadway.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You didn't go?
I think I was probably 9.
Yeah, big fan. Didn't even see him when they played local. Yeah, who would have the most pressure? I don't know. I don't think Matt Stafford does. He's got a Super Bowl.
I've got 2 candidates for you that so far, just looking at the list, but you tell me if you agree.
Let me see. Nope. Okay, I don't have 2. I'm gonna write one down, and I want to see if we match. Okay. Your 2 candidates are?
One's a player.
Okay.
One's a coach. That changed it for you, didn't it?
No, I'm just going to add who I think maybe the coach would be. All right. Your player?
It's going to surprise you, I think.
Okay.
I'm picking Sam Darnold.
It did surprise me.
Yeah, and the reason I'm picking it, I think there's been a narrative out there about Sam, like people didn't trust him in the big game. People didn't trust that he could help the Seahawks this last week.
Trusted him last week.
Yeah. Now they won. Doesn't mean that trust is fully all there. But look, they've got a 1 seed. They won, 14 games a year ago, had a home field, lost round 1. I don't know that there's an immense amount, but when you've got the 1 seed and the path paved about as well as you possibly can, and everybody thinks they've got a good defense, I think the questions for that team is whether or not he can do it. So I think there's some on him. It's not.
Okay. So I think it's Josh Allen, but I was trying to guess. Was Aaron Rodgers?
I don't think so.
He's got a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But he's also,
just won though.
71.
Yeah. But on that same note, the coach was Tomlin.
Tomlin.
Yeah. There was some talk about, would he make it through this year? And then he did, and they won the division. That buys you a little more time, but he hasn't won a playoff game in a long time. You did that stat yesterday.
Yeah. I think I agree with you. I think it's kind of stinks because they snuck in, and now it's like, okay, you got pressure on you.
Right.
They should lose they shouldn't lose, but actually,
the Texans might be favored in that game.
Who is favored by how much? I have not looked.
I'm going to guess Texans by 2.5.
Chris Verlaud. Texans at Steelers, Monday Night Football, final playoff game of the week. Who is favored by how much?
Texans 3.5.
3.5. You said 1.5?
2.5.
2.5. You know what? I'm just going to go the other way. I'm going to say Steelers haven't lost a Monday Night Football game since, I think, 2003 at home. I'm going to go Steelers 1.5. Steelers 1.5. Let's take a look now because I didn't want to look. What'd you say, Chris?
3.5.
And you said 2.5?
Mm-hmm.
Jason doesn't like this, but we have a tie.
3?
The Texans are favored by 3.
Where's the half point?
Somebody on the text line brought this up, and I actually think this is a really good point. What about Justin Herbert?
Yeah, at some point to get to that next level.
Doesn't he kind of have
I mean, the same idea that, hey, look, Mahomes is out. Lamar Jackson is not there. Burrow's not there. He's been a great regular season quarterback, but to kind of get to that next tier of guys, because he's got all the regular season stats. Yeah.
Does Jim Harbaugh have any pressure?
I don't think so.
I think Herbert right now has that kind of, I would say, this isn't going to be a perfect comparison, but almost a Goff with the Rams, Stafford with the Lions type of rep.
Yeah.
Where it's like, well, those are really pretty stats, and you are a good quarterback, and you're definitely a top 10 quarterback, and most teams would want you, but what have you actually done in your career other than put up numbers? Fair or unfair, I think that's a knock on him.
Another coach, Sean McDermott, Buffalo.
Yeah, you know what? It's so funny because I think there's about 25 teams that would be just fine with Sean McDermott or Mike Tomlin as their coach. And when you talk about pressure on Mike Tomlin, I think there's another thing we have to consider too. What are we talking when we talk pressure? Are we talking fan pressure, media pressure, or when I think pressure, I generally think pressure in the sense that if there's a really good chance if X, Y, and Z doesn't happen, they could lose their job. Mm-hmm. And in Tomlin's case, it's like he's a teacher. He pretty much has tenure. He's a Pittsburgh Steelers head coach. They don't fire coaches.
Right.
They've had, 3 coaches since the 60s? And Chuck Noll and Bill Cowher? And now Tomlin? It's like they don't. And to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure. I think it goes Noll. I think Tomlin's now been there longer than Cowher. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I would think so.
I think he has. I'm wondering. I don't think he's been there. Sometimes I forget. I don't think he's been there as long as. Let me see. This is honestly one of the most underrated stats in all of sports.
Yeah, I think Chuck Noll would be longer. I think.
I think you're right. But you do keep hearing some strange things coming out of Pittsburgh, though, too. And, in this day and age of media, and, anyone could say anything. Sorry, guys. I just want to bring this up.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it, too.
Because it wasn't. All right, here we go. List of Pittsburgh Steelers head coaches. Yeah, Chuck Noll started in 1969. Until then, or since then, they have had 2 more coaches in Cowher and Tomlin. Cowher was there for 14 seasons. Tomlin has been there, I think this is his 18th or 19th season. Chuck Noll is there for 23 seasons. I think that's 69 to 91. That's insane. That really is insane. 1969, right? That's when Chuck Noll showed up?
Yeah. So their coaches are almost averaging 20-year runs. That's
all
crazy.
Right. I got a trivia question for you both. Since 1969, how many coaches have the Sacramento Kings had?
Well, I won't be able to get it exactly.
I think they'd have the same amount as 1985 since that's how long they've been the Sacramento Kings.
Yeah. We're just doing the Sacramento Kings.
Since 69, the Kings franchise has had how many coaches?
27.
That's a good one. 33.
You said what?
27.
Is this counting like interim head coaches and stuff like that?
Yeah.
So like, does Doug Christie count for 2?
No.
Okay.
But
32.
But yeah. In 1969, the Kings were coached by player coach Bob Cousy. He was the 7th coach in modern franchise history.
They've had Bob Cousy and Bill Russell as head coach.
That's pretty good Celtics. The 32nd head coach of the Kings franchise is Doug Christie. So you're looking at 25 coaches since 1969 for the Kings, 3 for the Steelers. And it's probably, like 7 for the Spurs, to be honest? Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know the early years.
Yeah,
before,
I don't. Who was it? Del Harris or something like that before Pop?
Bob Hill? Brian
Yeah,
Hill,
Bob Hill. I think you're right.
Didn't Pop fire him to become the coach?
Did he? That's hilarious if he did. And now it looks like whoever it is now for the Spurs guy, he's
1 year.
You know, the speaking of the San Antonio Spurs, and I'm not wearing a helmet or pads here, so everyone calm down. The San Antonio Spurs have beaten Oklahoma City, and in 2 cases rather handily. They have beaten them 3 times. They are 4 back of the Thunder. They are 25-10, Jason Ross. They're 25-10, and my question is this. They are on pace to win 57 games.
Okay.
Victor Wembanyama has played in just over half of their games, but I think just about to make it half. He came off the bench. Are you ready to put the Spurs as a legitimate NBA title contender this year? And let me tell you what my definition is. I think you are a legitimate title contender if you consider them one of the top 3 or 4 teams in their conference.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The other thing I think about with them, how many games did you say Wembanyama has played or missed?
Victor Wembanyama has played in just over half of their games.
Yeah, so we're getting back to that. I don't know if the league is going to change this, but remember the 65 game
Yeah, I think
mark?
they are going to change it, by the way.
Because Victor Wembanyama this year will not win an award then.
Nope, he will not.
And probably is in the MVP conversation, though a little bit lower down. I think Jokic was the front runner. Now that he's going to miss a month, I think he won't be eligible.
Yeah.
But Wembanyama is always going to be the Defensive Player of the Year candidate or top choice. But he's not going to be able to be eligible for that. So I just wonder if that's something they'll revisit. Because I know it's being done to prevent, guys sitting out rest. But this isn't a rest situation. He's been injured.
If I told you that when Victor Wembanyama comes back from whatever this knee thing is, which it should be fairly soon, but if I told you he was going to play, he would not miss any more time. Where would you rank the San Antonio Spurs in terms of the NBA power rankings? Would you have them winning the title? Would you consider them the second best team in the NBA? Where do you think they'll end up? Assuming that's a huge caveat I'm giving you, but just for the sake of argument.
I don't think they would win the NBA title. I'm not certain about that.
Sure.
Though. That's just a feeling, maybe on the fact that they just haven't been there, and it's hard to go get there first time and go all the way through. But obviously, they've been a problem for OKC, which is the clear-cut favorite.
Yeah.
So you look at matchups and go, is that their problem? Now, who's the kryptonite for the Spurs? Maybe they can't. Maybe they have trouble with Jokic. Is that a team they're going to play? Is there another team that gets in there that's problematic from Houston? I don't know. I feel like the West, especially the top 4 to 5, a lot of it's going to be on matchups and how healthy you are at the end.
I'm just looking to make sure I'm right here. There are 2 teams in the NBA. They have 10 losses. 4 of those losses came to 2 teams, Phoenix and Golden State.
Wow.
Which is really, really weird. I also saw something, what did I see? That Golden State leads the NBA in 5-minute scoring droughts this year at 15, and I think second is the Kings at 8 or 7.
Really?
They have 15 5-minute or longer scoring droughts this year.
That doesn't sound like them at all.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
That's surprising.
One other thing when it comes to them. Would it change your mind as far as the Spurs winning the title if I told you that, again, this is basketball Jesus time. I said, Jason, I can't tell you anything other than the Thunder will not win the title this year. Yeah.
No, doesn't change it.
They do. It does seem like it's a year early, doesn't it?
It does. Whether that's Houston. And I feel like maybe it's the trade deadline too. What else happens?
Yeah.
What's ahead? I still think the Spurs are also in a spot where they can be aggressive. They have assets. They could be, we're all looking at all the things OKC could do. And what does Houston need to do, or Denver, or teams in the East? What if the Spurs were aggressive and said, we might be a year away, but we also might have a window here?
I think it's one of the toughest, well, to be clear, it's one of the best positions to be in right now, but also the toughest to be the GM of the San Antonio Spurs. Mm-hmm. What a decision you have to sit there and make. Like, we could pretty much acquire anyone, but do we want to mess with this right now? Are we a year away from being Oklahoma City? I do think there's like one more move they've got to make. I just don't necessarily think it's a Giannis type. I think it's more of like I'm not saying this person, but like a Mikal Bridges type. There's one more move. God bless Harrison Barnes, but I think I'd like to see that piece change and let Barnes head up. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know if this Harrison Barnes can start on a championship team.
Remember when Denver added Gordon? It was like Gordon was fine with Orlando. But
that's
it's
an
like,
exact analogy.
This is a perfect fit, right player. This is what they needed. Now they look like a much different team.
Perfect comparison. I think that is the perfect thing to bring up. I 100% agree with you. Speaking of, we've been having a lot of law talk today.
I got more for you.
Good, because I'll tell you what. Nothing compares to Gonzalez Law.
Love that song.
You're going to talk about it. It's a great song. Good covers on it, too. When we come back, What's on Deck, brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. We'll let you know what's coming ahead. Also, don't miss Whitey and Allen, a special double-up crosstalk from 2 different day parts here on the station.
What's going on?
Something's going on. You're not going to want to miss it. Last half hour of the program next.
The Drive Guys, weekdays 2 p.m. to 6 p.m.
On Sactown Sports 1140.
Well, let me tell you about Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, he is a lawyer, and he's here. He's local, legitimately right here in town. He's a Sacramento, and he's one of us. He's been here for a long time, and he's here to help, and he can help any of you. And if you've got questions, calls, concerns, or questions or concerns, give him a call at 916-304-9187 or check out the website at saclegaldefense.com. Now, you might need some help with specific needs. Maybe it's a criminal defense case you're looking at. Maybe it's something with a car accident, a wrongful termination case, sexual harassment case, or something he has specialized in for a long, long time and helped a lot of people out. Expungements, something that's on your record. You like that thing removed. Maybe it's something you did years ago. It's still nagging. It's still there. It's still just kind of following you around. You'd like that gone. He can help with that. It's called an expungement. So, again, lots of areas of expertise. But the fact that he's here, he's local. You can call his office, literally talk to him instead of like some of those lawyer ads you do see on TV where those people are like, hey, we're here, we're local, and there's like a fake picture of Sacramento. That's not what's going on here. So you've got someone here that's local that's here to help. It's Gonzalez Law. Jonathan Gonzalez, saclegaldefense.com, 916-304-9187.
Big savings are back at Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Looking to own or lease? We have options for everyone. Plus, lower interest rates at Folsom Lake Honda make for lower payments. It's no wonder Folsom Lake Honda is your one-stop Honda shop.
Get an instant cash offer for your trade at FolsomLakeHonda.com. We'll buy your car whether you buy from us or not.
Visit us today at FolsomLakeHonda.com.
Folsom Lake Honda, your one-stop Honda shop.
Meet Morgan Jones. Morgan is about to step into a world unknown to most, thanks to Progressive's Renters Insurance, a place of fresh linens and turn-down service. You see, Morgan temporarily vacated her apartment and has gone to a hotel because a pipe burst in her apartment. A pipe that made her sense of reality and apartment ceiling all come crashing down. Luckily, Morgan checked into Progressive's Protection Zone. Get a quote at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers.
With the new IHOP value menu, $6 is all it takes to go to your happy plates, where stacks of pancakes with bacon and eggs are just $6 every day. French toast, sausage, and eggs are, you guessed it, $6. And fluffy omelets come with a side of pancakes and only cost $6. Go to your happy plates every day at IHOP. $7 in some locations. Available every day for a limited time at participating restaurants in the U.S. Hours may vary. No substitutions. Not valid with other discounts or promotions. Prices may vary.
Guys, if your energy is low, your strength isn't what it used to be, or your drive feels off, it's not just getting older. For many men, it's low testosterone. At Revive Men's Health Sacramento, you can start with a free T-check, exam, and consultation so you get real answers about your testosterone levels and overall health. And this month only, qualified patients may receive 25% off testosterone replacement therapy. This isn't guesswork or one-size-fits-all treatment. Revive specializes in personalized, closely monitored testosterone care designed to help men feel stronger, sharper, and more like themselves again. With over 120,000 patients treated since 2011, Revive Men's Health is trusted for results, not hype. If you've been putting this off, now is the time to act. Claim your free T-check and consultation and see if you qualify for 25% off TRT. This month only. Call 916-619-3000. That's 916-619-3000. Or visit ReviveMen'sHealth.com. Terms apply, must medically qualify.
California's largest sportsman's expo is back, January 15th through 18th at Cal Expo in Sacramento. Find a huge selection of fishing boats, kayaks, side-by-sides, and more than 50,000 square feet of RVs and campers. And check out Toyota's full lineup of trucks and SUVs. Your life outdoors at the International Sportsman's Expo, January 15th through 18th at Cal Expo in Sacramento. More info at sportsexpos.com.
At Power Business Technology, we're not another big box corporation. We're your neighbors, locally owned and operated. We know what businesses like yours need, from reliable printers to high-performance copiers. We'll help you find the right solution with personal service you just can't get online. Need setup or support? We're just down the road and always happy to help. Power Business Technology, family hometown service with big-time solutions. Contact us today for all your business printing needs at 844-POWER-BZ. That's 844-769-3729, or visit us at powercopiers.com.
Welcome to the Bar None Auction. Bar None Auction is selling thousands of items this Saturday, January 10th in Sacramento. Large farming and construction equipment, cars, trucks, and industrial supplies all sold to the highest bidder. Always open to the public. Visit barnoneauction.com. 600. So.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be fun.
Yeah! It's time for What's on Deck. Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing.
What's on Deck? Brought to you by Trex Decking and Railing. Mavs at Kings tonight. 8 p.m. start.
Yes.
8 p.m.
Love it.
Your thoughts on 8 p.m.?
I actually wish they'd move it to 10.
You were rooting for overtime.
Oh, yeah, they're going to play overtime. I predicted it.
Yeah. That's your pick.
That's fine. Whatever.
We were talking about the Spurs. They take on the Memphis Grizzlies tonight.
Okay.
I don't really have any thoughts on that.
I think the Spurs will win. Hot take.
Who's favored in this game?
Spurs.
By
6.5.
Chris?
8.5.
Six and a half. Well done. Well done, Jason.
Thank you.
We've also got Heat at Timberwolves. Heat at Timberwolves. Let's see what that
potential was. NBA Finals matchup.
Absolutely potential NBA Finals matchup. Heat at Timberwolves. Nobody cares. Nobody knows. And Lakers and Pelicans. Nope. All right, we were just watching the replay.
Yeah.
Lakers and Pelicans. How about that?
AD revenge game? Oh, wait.
No. Yeah, no. Hey, weird enough, he's been hurt this year. Who saw that coming? You know who probably saw it coming? Mitch.
Oh, Mitch.
Mitch's been on hold for a long time.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year, Mitch.
Happy and healthy New Year to you guys. How you guys doing?
Hey, it's good. I got a question for you. I was waiting for you to call next. What are your thoughts on, because you're a New York guy, what are your thoughts on Taylor Ham? And by the way, for those listening, that's not a new singer or a cornerback. Taylor Ham. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Nope.
Come on.
Yeah.
It's a New Jersey thing. I know you're New York, but it's that ham roll thing that you slice up and cook with eggs and stuff. Nothing?
I could barely Carmichael, I could barely boil water.
Yeah, that's
Mitch
right. Mitch
cook.
Well, maybe your wife would cook it up. You can cook. Didn't you say you could do rice?
Yeah, I could do rice. They don't believe me. I put garlic pieces in it, and I had to make sure. I called my sister. It's 2 cups of water, 1 cup of rice, not the other way around.
Interesting. Okay.
What's this thing called again? I'll ask my wife.
A Taylor Ham, like Taylor Swift.
Taylor Ham. Okay.
Taylor Ham.
Ham's okay. Ham is a little better than turkey. I like it about once a year.
I like
ham is greater.
Ham is greater than turkey in every aspect, I think, except sandwiches. I'd rather have a turkey sandwich.
I'd rather have ham.
Okay. All right.
I'm not big. Well, first of all, play to pick for 12:25. My second grandson was born. He was supposed to be 26. He's a little over 9 pounds. He's gonna be a big guy.
Wow.
Be a big fellow like you.
Boy. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Okay.
So far, my sleep's been okay, but he's got the life. He eats, sleep, and burp and everything else that goes with it. But he's great.
Well, good to know.
I know you're probably going to shoot me down here. Well, first of all, I hope it's not Stafford against Aaron Rodgers. I want Aaron Rodgers to be one and done. I'm hoping it to be LA, Chargers and Chargers have no luck. Chargers and Rams. But if the 49ers have something to say, I wouldn't mind that either. And one more thing, Fernando Mania, Raiders, don't screw this pick up. Fernando Mendoza, and I hope Moore goes back to college so he won't be a Jet.
No, that's
Mania.
Archie Manning's Archie Manning's going back to college. Arch Manning.
Mm-hmm.
What is Arch? What was the other thing he said there? Oh, you know what? Here's something funny. If it was Rams Chargers
in Santa Clara,
I'm all in on the Chargers, though.
Yeah.
I think my hate of LA is generally overcome by my love of losers historically, which normally, like I've said often in the past that if I was ever going to root for an LA team, it would be if the Clippers were in the finals. But my hatred of LA and James Harden, I could never root for the Clippers in the finals.
Okay.
Could never do that.
So
Why are you lying?
What do you mean?
You're lying to everybody right now.
Hold on, breaking news. How am I lying?
You said if I were to ever root for an LA team.
Professional team.
Oh, they're not getting paid?
Good point, Chris.
I hate you so much, Chris.
What is...
Oh, okay. Sorry, I got one more question.
Yeah, I'm here for you.
Once your daughter graduates in 7 years...
Done. Hey, 4.
8.
Done.
No.
Done. Absolutely.
Well, then
why would I root for USC when my kid's not going there?
They've got alumni.
This.
Bands.
No. Now, look, if she had some alumni event and she was there, like if they had, the 10-year anniversary and she was on the field playing at...
Why do you like Florida State?
My mom and dad went there.
So there's a
connection.
I was a family connection.
There will always be a family connection with
you're
the
100%. School that your daughter went to.
I was the first clothing I touched in the world was a Florida State blankie.
Right.
Like I was literally born and raised a Florida State.
This time 1 year ago, 1 year ago today.
Yes.
Your daughter was in high school.
Yes.
Thinking would like to go to UCLA.
Yes,
if
very
I had
much.
said, Dave, in the future, you're going to watch USC games. You're going to record to see your daughter playing band. You're going to go to a USC football game, and it won't be the only one you're going to go to over the next 8 years.
I just said you're high.
Yeah. So you're connected now.
I am connected
you
now.
You have a USC shirt.
Now.
I would say you've got more of a connection to USC.
I probably have a temporarily deeper connection to USC. I'll grant that because I'm paying them a lot of money.
Off.
Well, I won't. The money flow will.
Yeah,
I'm not going to be paying them anymore.
7 years.
7 years. Better get a job.
Daddy.
But
playing in the alumni band, Daddy.
It's like if I was if my dad pitched for the Giants or something before I was born, and I was born into being a San Francisco Giants fan, and then my son had a 4-year stint as a shortstop for the Dodgers.
Right.
I'm going to root for my son on the Dodgers. 100% for my son.
Sure.
But then when he gets traded to the Twins, the Dodgers can suck it. Suck it.
Oh, your daughter's transferring?
No, I'm saying when she's done with her USC association as a student, she gets traded to the real world. Not the TV show, by the way, on MTV, but where we live.
For the real world.
I'm here for her 4 years and 4 years only experience at this.
Well, she's 3 years away from being 4 years away.
I'm here for that. Once that's done, by the way, you're forgetting also, I'm going to have I'm going to have a son.
Oh, he's going to USC as well?
In college.
He's been.
I got to root for them too.
He's been leading USC, I heard.
That's incorrect. That is, I've actually kind of not pushed it, but I have brought that up because we're getting close to I brought it up because I get a giant discount if they both go there.
Oh, what's that?
No, I mean it's cheaper is what I'm saying. It's a legacy thing or whatever they call it. They encourage if your kids qualify, you have 2 kids going, they give you it would be cheaper for him to, let's put it this way, it would be cheaper for him to go to USC than it would for him to go to UCLA.
He's got gift cards.
I know.
You can't kick me out. I'm a legacy. I'm calling Daddy.
No, he'd be the one without. I can't go.
Chris Guerrero says, dude, you're going to have about $200K invested into USC, and you're not going to be their fan. Well, first off,
$200K.
I hope that's on the low side.
Oh, man, I'm out of cash.
That's just in sweatshirts.
And secondly, why would that make me more I spent all this money there, therefore I'd be less of a fan. I look at every time I see USC, I start getting shivers and sweats. It's the best thing. I've always seen parents at graduation for their kids out of college, and they're crying, and the hats go in the air, and they're crying. It's super emotional and all that. It wasn't until
he had me play second base.
It wasn't until I got a kid in college that I finally understood it. They're not crying because of their kid's accomplishment. They're not crying because their kid graduated college. They're crying out of joy because they just got a massive raise. They are now done paying for college. And all that money can go towards vacations and video games and cool stuff. And not having to pay for your stupid kid to go eat at the food court and take introduction to jazz.
I like films.
By the way, her grades came in over the holiday. 7 classes. 3 pass-fail classes. She got passes. I know. Hey, I know.
That's what they do at USC. They want your money for more years.
Here at USC, we don't care about grades.
Honestly.
We care about money.
She can't fail.
Almost half of her classes were pass-fail. 3 of 7.
She won't.
She did get 4 A's. Straight A kid. Straight A kid.
Keep him here longer.
And everyone in my family was like, "Oh my God, that's such an amazing accomplishment! You're so great!" And all that. And I'm like, "Am I the a-hole here?" That's
yes.
Good job.
Were you contrarian?
I was not contrarian. We had a talk, and I said, "I am proud of you. That is awesome. I don't want you to think that that's you reached way high. This should be your base. This is what you're capable of.
This is your base?
This is your baseline. This is your base. This is what you should be doing. I don't want her to think it was...
Someone comes in the league shooting 47% from 3, and that's the base?
You know what? You know what that tells me? That tells me there's 53% failure. 53% failure. By the way, 2 of those 3 A's were 8 minuses. When we come back, one of them was band related, by the way, snarky people. When we come back, first time ever, we have had, one of the few times ever we have had multiple folks in for Crosstalk. First time ever we've had these 2 together, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. Alan Stiles and Whitey Gleason coming up with us, and Celebrity Birthdays next.
You never know what you might hear when listening to a Sacramento Kings game.
Out of Keegan, going for another triple. Man, is he feeling it. Keegan, can he do it? Yes, there's number 11, Keegan Murray. Keegan steps back. He just knocked down his 12th three-pointer, a Kings franchise record. He's got 45 points.
Never miss a moment of Sacramento Kings basketball with Sactown Sports and the Sactown Sports app.
Hey, it's Carmichael Dave. I got to tell you, I am so excited to get this decking project started with Trex Decking and Railings. From the first time I stepped foot in the showroom last week, I was so impressed. So many color options. Heat-resistant composite deck. What does that mean? That means I don't have to do any maintenance on it whatsoever. They even have a deck designer, so you can go online and see what your dream deck will look like on your house. Just visit Trex, that's Trex.com to get it started. Tell them Carmichael Dave sent you.
Celebrate the new year in style with a new Honda from Stockton Honda. Whether you're shopping new or pre-owned, Stockton Honda has the selection and savings. With new Hondas in stock and ready to go, now is the time to save on your favorite Honda in person or online. CR-V, HR-V, Pilot, Accord, Civic, and Ridgeline. It's a new year with endless possibilities. Get the deals that make it easy to say yes. Upgrade and save today at Stockton Honda.
Anytime, anywhere, it's all here. StocktonHonda.com.
For over 90 years, Hagen Oaks has partnered with the biggest brands in golf to bring cutting-edge technology to your game. Our one-of-a-kind total game fitting offers a level of experience and precision that is unmatched. From driver to putter, footwear to golf balls, our TrackMan-powered performance studios, 3D footwear scanner, and Ping's Ballnamic ball fitting kiosk ensure every piece of your gear is tailored to your swing. Trust the experts at the Hagen Oaks Golf Super Shop. Total game fitting starts here.
Happy New Year, Susan. I really appreciate you picking up the bill for lunch.
I'm happy to. One of my New Year's resolutions is being better with money. So I've started using Upside, the free app that pays you cash back for buying gas.
Wait a minute. Are you saying you actually get paid cash when you buy gas with the Upside app?
Yes, I earn cash back just for buying the gas I was already buying.
Does that actually add up to anything?
I'll make $200 to $300 this year.
Wow, that's serious extra cash. I'm downloading the Upside app now.
Download the free Upside app now in the App Store or Google Play and start earning cash back on everyday gas purchases. Use promo code RIDER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's up to 50 cents per gallon on your next fill up. You can cash out anytime, right to your bank account or a gift card for Amazon and other brands. Just download the free Upside app and use promo code RIDER for a 25 cents per gallon bonus on your first tank. That's code RIDER. Code RIDER. Offers vary by user and location. Go to upside.com for terms and conditions.
The Sactown Sports 49ers Report is brought to you by Kia of Vacaville, located beside the Vacaville outlets. The 49ers lose the season finale on Saturday night at home to Seattle 13-3. With the win, Seattle wins the division. It gets the number 1 seed in the playoffs. As for San Francisco with the result, they fall to the number 6 seed in the playoffs. And because of that, the Niners now will have to travel to Philly for a first-round playoff game. You can catch that game this Sunday beginning at 1 o'clock right here on Sactown Sports 1140.
Football season is here at Kia of Vacaville. You can score big in a new 2025 Kia Niro LX with up to 53 MPG combined at Kia of Vacaville. Perfect for road trips, tailgates, and cruising to Levi Stadium in style and comfort. But don't wait. Inventory is limited at Kia of Vacaville, and these deals won't last long. Visit KiaVacaville.com or stop by right next to the Vacaville outlets for friendly service, easy shopping, and unbeatable value. All in one stop. Kia of Vacaville, where the adventure begins.
It's time for the news of the day.
The latest headlines, the biggest stories, hard-hitting analysis.
Yeah, this is none of those things.
And now,
here's Carmichael Dave and Jason Ross.
Hey! 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 What do you know? Alan Stiles, late for... I'm staring at Alan. And he's in there talking to Kyle, which he's going to be doing for the next 4 hours. That's fine. In here, a legend of local radio and beyond, White Gleason. Hey, buddy.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, he's on his phone.
Hey, Dave. I had a meeting today and just thought I'd stop by to say hi. What's up, guys?
One of the things I love about being around Whitey is that, like, I've been doing this long enough. You've been doing this long enough where, like, pretty much any radio room we're in, like, we're the vets. We've been around, and no one's going to mess with us. Well, you're a good guy, but, you know, like, I'm going to pull jokes on people and have fun and all that. Whitey's like one of 3 people left in this town now that can just, I think the kids say son me. He can just put his head, he can just pat me on the head and just be like, yeah, whatever. Like, I
pat him on the head.
I constantly am in a state of flinch around you because I know that you're smarter and more deft than me.
I don't know about that, Dave. I just try to be the opaque piece of plastic in your chili, so to speak.
I had an opaque
That's
piece.
all. That's my goal.
So to speak.
Hello, Alan. How are you?
Alan Stiles!
Hey, Alan. All right.
Alan Stiles.
Alan. Yeah.
Shut up.
I was telling them I found an opaque piece of plastic. I chewed into a tiny piece of plastic while I was eating some leftover chili I made yesterday. I have a lot left over, but if you did that, would you throw out the rest of the chili, or would you just carefully chew in case there's more plastic in there?
How old was it?
2 days. Made the day before yesterday.
Well, everyone got on me because I ate 5-day-old shrimp out of the fridge.
Okay, but can I say 5-day-old shrimp is not 5-day-old chili? Chili gets better as it goes.
Oh, no, I agree. I agree. I'm just saying I have a low bar, so I'd probably eat it.
Yeah.
That's what I say.
3-0 eat
Yeah,
it?
you made it. Like, it's not from like a store where you're like, oh, I don't know what else is in here.
Unless you don't trust yourself.
I don't. We want to do celebrity birthdays.
Yeah.
We want to get to all that, but we did promise everybody that this was a thing. So, look, one of the things we have combined just between the three of us probably
4,000 years.
A lot of time in this business. One of the great things about this business is making new friends. One of the worst things about this business is saying goodbye to new friends. So we'll start with the first half of the announcement, and that is Alan Stiles, who I've grown to like, love, and appreciate.
I've grown to like.
He's fine.
Wasn't sure at first.
He wasn't.
Alan Stiles will no longer, he is leaving us. He is leaving middays. Yeah.
He's leaving middays.
That's what I say. He's leaving middays.
You said he's leaving us.
Well, leaving us as far as crosstalk goes, because he's leaving middays. And, going on to a better opportunity, some might say. And what's that, Alan?
I will be joining Whitey Gleason as one of the drive guys.
Let's go! What
had
is
no idea.
that? Whitey's just finding out about this now.
Surprise!
Yeah, Whitey, your thoughts?
Would have been nice to, be in the loop.
Be in a loop a little bit.
Other than that, great. Alan and I actually have a history. We actually did afternoon drive for, a week in a major market.
I did not know that. New York?
Closer to home.
Oh, I got, Fireboss. So you guys have worked together before?
We have.
Interesting.
I like to think I have at least a small part in Alan coming here.
Yeah.
A big part. A big part.
Okay.
And he's done a great job, so I just wish I knew. Caught me a little off guard with the news.
It's funny, too, because I remember like a month ago, you and I were talking on the phone. You said, I used to work with Alan. I hope I don't ever have to work with him again.
Right.
How has that changed in the last month? It has.
No.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
No, he's obviously,
he is.
I've been doing this a while, but I expect to learn a lot from him as well.
Really?
Yes.
That's
with all the newfangled, everything with Alan is, we got to cut that. We got to post that.
Are you
ready for him to cook?
Yes.
Yeah, because you said you're cooking in 2026.
I am.
Yeah, you were simmering last year.
That's right.
As long as it's not 5-day-old shrimp, we're good.
Yeah.
Can we
season well?
Can we look forward to videos of you finishing up a run maybe around your house and talking about like what's coming up on the show? Because that's a big Alan bit.
That's really kind of his thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
That's your trademark.
Yeah. That's right.
Infringe.
That's right.
You had a curveball thrown at you a while back in middays, and filling 4 hours with an incredibly talented co-host that is amazing is hard enough on its own. Filling 4 hours by yourself with literally no help. I mean, Kyle was there, but doing all of that is that's a compliment. Is insane, and you're a hustler, and I mean that in all the best ways. I think from a personal standpoint, Jason, I don't know if I speak for you or not, but bad for us.
Yeah.
Because there go the crosstalks with Alan Stiles.
Gonna miss him.
Like, is this it today?
No. We'll finish out the week.
Yeah, do we have a date on when this is?
Monday.
I don't know what we're allowed to say and not say. And
Monday.
Is that this Monday?
This coming Monday.
Yeah, coming Monday.
Friday will be my last day on the midday show. And just want to thank you guys. Dave, you give me a hard time. I give you a hard time, but I appreciate everything that you've done for me. Jason, you're just the best, everybody.
Warm eyes.
You got the warm eyes. Everybody knows that.
Do you appreciate what he's done for you, though?
Of course I do.
Okay, all right.
Of course I do. And Whitey, a lot of people don't know the story. He gave the call to me when there was the opening on the midday when he initially went to afternoon. And next thing you know, we were moving out here to the 916, another kid later, and, we've really kind of put down
Funny thing is, it was a wrong number.
I meant to
call somebody else.
Yeah. And now what 3 years into it now, making the move to work with Whitey. So
I will say this: yesterday when I saw Alan, we took some pictures. I said, "Hey, everything's changed again. It's you and Christopher Laud." And he said, if that's it, I'm out.
Yeah. Oh, I would. Yeah, it's not good for your mental health. Now, there's an elephant in the room. I know, right? It's big
Hey,
there.
you're working on it.
No, I'm not talking about a program director looking at us in the other. You always know it's an announcement when the PDs say, "No, you're fine," but you see the PD in the other room. He's like smiling, but not. He's smiling.
Oh, is that who that is?
He's also like,
you not hear that often. I didn't recognize.
His
that's witty, Whitey.
His mouth is smiling, but his eyes are, please don't screw this up, dude.
Right.
Please don't screw. So the elephant in the room is this. All right, what a powerhouse drive time there. You got the drive guys, obviously us, legendary mornings.
Wow.
Right. Well,
Sure.
that's what you told me. But now, what happens to you're leaving middays? What's next?
8 hours, Dave.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm out of the loop now. Really?
8 hours.
So we're gonna go. So new show.
We're
times.
doing so well.
Yeah,
that
and we
we're
are.
gonna do our show.
Yeah,
and then we're gonna play the show again from 10 to 2.
Okay.
I would say one thing at a time, Dave. One thing at a time.
That was a sitcom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
That was
will
one day
all
at a
be
time.
revealed throughout the week. So you got to stay tuned in. And as 2026 is now here, the new lineup is really starting to take its shape, and it's already taken its shape, and it will all be revealed throughout the week. So you got to tune in each and every day to learn what's coming up here at Sactown Sports.
Big things coming.
Yeah.
I've been at a lot of radio stations. I know we all have. And stations go in cycles, and this station, and it's all mainly because of the people that listen. This station is definitely on the upswing right now. And thank you to everybody who listens.
I just got like super
Jason
professional
hasn't
in
been
here.
to multiple stations.
Yeah, that's true. We got all professional. Unless the program director wants to give us permission to announce everything right now. Nah, he said no.
Yeah.
I tried.
Yeah, you did.
I don't even know.
Right. I didn't even know about this.
As long as it's not Verlad in the middays.
I will say something.
Oh, God.
You just said it.
I will say something.
Hey, I'm sorry to announce this, but starting on Monday, Chris Verlad's wrestling power.
The only thing I was going to say, just because people are nervous because you never know.
You never know.
Not replays.
Not replays?
Not replays.
What, like Best of Allen?
Yeah, people are worried about
people
replays.
People were really worried about that. Really?
I mean, if you want Kuminga,
really
we could run Kuminga for 4 hours straight. But
all right.
As far as I know, not replays.
Well, sad about the crosstalk. Happy for the opportunity for you, Alan, and you, Whitey. And
thanks, David.
Looking forward to, making we're the bread and the sandwich.
Watch this. How you doing, Alan?
Hey, Whitey.
You see that chemistry?
That's honestly, that is H2O right there, baby.
And the big kicker is we found a way to force Kyle Draper to do radio with me now.
Really?
Yeah.
Because he's on after Kings game, so he's avoided it for 2 years.
Now it's
but there's no more running.
Some say
there's no more running.
Some say he's a LeBron James of this radio station.
There's no more running.
I have heard that. Celebrity Birthdays brought to you by Crumble Cookies. Hey, looking for a new afternoon drive show? Say no more. Nothing goes better with afternoon drive than Crumble Cookies. Morning drive as well.
Have a crumble, they're so good. We, your taste buds, wish you would.
Back to you. Great jingle. You know, Whitey would do really well on the songs I try to sing and fail all the time. Whitey would do really well at that.
Oh, wait, do you know Winch, Whitey?
Dave was asking me about that. I'll be polite and say, oh, yeah. Early 90s or so?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Cattle Club?
Sure.
You were telling me earlier about the Cattle Club and right where it was located, and not a mistake at all.
Right.
Back to you, Jason.
Happy birthday to Kate McKinnon.
Is she the one SNL and yeah, they have
She's 41.
I think she's 47.
No, she is 40.
You just never know.
Yeah, you know what they say, Alan.
You know what they say about SNL.
Oh.
You don't age.
No.
43.
Tie between the Drive Guys.
Wow.
Hey,
Drive Guys.
That's
way to go, Alan.
Yeah. Happy birthday to Jameis Winston.
Eat a W.
Oh, Dave's got this.
Yeah,
Dave would never miss this.
Oh, God.
Is he a bust?
33.
I don't. Dave might be right. I think he's 32.
31.
33.
We have a correct answer, and it goes to the new Drive Guy, Alan Stiles.
Honestly, got to get out of the way and give them
Spray the board,
All
baby.
right, let's try this one. Lou Holtz.
Is he?
136.
Don't. Just don't.
Yeah, he is.
Just don't. Just don't.
Lou Holtz is 93.
89.
91.
92.
Wow, we have a correct answer. Whitey Gleason
Wow.
from the Drive
Drive
Guys.
Guys sweep
I
it.
mean,
By the way, yesterday he didn't know who Robert Duvall was. Does that change your mind about working with him?
I knew who his face was.
All right. Coming up next, for a limited time only, Alan Stiles, right after this.
The Sactown Sports 1140 newsletter. Right to your email. Get your latest on the Sacramento Kings, UC Davis, and Sac State with the Sactown Sports 1140.